Testing, testing, testing. Hey, it works. It's alive. We can actually work. All right, cool. We're good. I'm happy. I've been looking into making my own ISP, like like internet provider, because I'm starting to get like really fucking annoyed with the way that ISPs work. So I've been looking into how to make my own ISP, and I just found out that there's these open source decentralized network services that you can go through and develop and set up within your own network and externally as well to be able to have it so that you can have it be open source. Anybody can connect to it. But then anybody, like it's free to access for everybody. And then it kind of works similar to like peer to peer, but it's not. Kind of like ham radio, if you guys have ever seen how ham radio works. And it's kind of cool because if there's enough people in your area that have it set up and everything, you guys can completely get rid of the whole idea of using ISPs and stuff, which is so fucking cool. I've been looking into it because it's like one of those things of like, you know how like ISPs charge like, I don't know, fucking hundreds of dollars a month for like gigabit or all this other bullshit and stuff. It's like that. And it's like, you know what? Let's just go fucking just deal with that shit and just delete its ass. Just for their own ISP. Now, see, the problem there is that if I wanted to go through and do that, I would have to go and actively like, what is it? I'd have to go like actively like first, you wouldn't be able to build your own town because you'd still be subject to the taxes and authority of a country. So what I'd have to go do is I'd have to go buy land from a country, to go declare that land as being its own country, and then having all the necessary stuff to be able to be considered its own country. And I don't want to do that shit because that sounds like an absolute fucking nightmare. So that's why we're gonna go through and that's why I was looking into decentralized stuff because that way I can just bypass the bullshit of dealing with ISPs and stuff. Also, the other part about it too is that like I'm fine with being Canadian. Like I'm proud to be Canadian, so like why would I want to not be Canadian anymore, you know? I have like no interest in like leaving being I'd have like no interest in like leaving being Canadian. Uh Find free land for me? What why would you want to like yeah, but then I'd have to find a way to be able to have Canada also allow me to have dual citizenship. Well, I could probably do it easier than most. Um, we're not gonna get into that right now. That whole process would be fucking annoying, to say the least. Become Canadian? Okay, actually, unironically, would it be really fucking funny if there's somebody who decided to go through, make their own country and call it Cadia? Oh, we're not doing that, Cry. We're not fucking doing that. We're not having no fucking royal lines. I've dealt with enough people like that to have to go deal with enough shit. That's a bad idea, my guy. As somebody who used to be a part of a part of nobility, that's a bad idea, homie. We're not doing that. I already know what the experience is like dealing with being a part of nobility. Especially in the modern era, it just sucks ass. We're not doing that shit. Uh, where is our shit over here? There you go. But no, the reason why I was looking into decentralized networks and stuff is like, say, like, there's like a natural disaster or anything. The decentralized network, as long as all the nodes are working, they'll still be able to communicate. They don't need any physical connections to actually work. As long as it's set up properly, you don't need any physical connections between them. And so it's actually really cool because if there's a natural disaster or there's like some kind of like really big issue, like an earthquake or like a fucking other thing that happens and like blows the entirety of all the infrastructure gone, as long as those nodes have power, they can connect to each other. And so it actually becomes a really useful infrastructure for being able to make sure that places that are like having to deal with natural disasters, like recently in down South America, there was a natural disaster that was like a 7.2, I think, on the Richter scale. Um, and they could use this kind of tech to go through and restore like electronic internet access and everything throughout the or throughout the surrounding areas and stuff. It's actually really cool. Like the actual applications of using it within like especially like in places like Africa, for example, where there's no like where there is no centralized networks or anything like that, is also pretty cool because then you could use it there instead and be like, all right, cool, we have access to that. And while yes, it is currently a bit more it's a little bit more dangerous because there's nobody working on the security part of it. It is also something that's a lot better just to be able to have access to just something that allows you to be able to go through and do it. So while I wouldn't be using it as my name or main network, and I would still be paying for an ISP because ISPs will still be able to be a lot better, it would be a nice backup to have as a just in case scenario, in case there's like some kind of thing that ends up like breaking, or we need to like have our own centralized network inside the studio that like everything can connect to, or like other things like that, which would actually be really nice. Linus had done a couple of videos on similar stuff actually, a while back, but it had required using radio dishes and sonar dishes and stuff to be able to connect them between like long distances. This wouldn't require that. It would be using like radio or other means of doing so. And also, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can also get your own cellular tower stuff for relatively cheap. So if you wanted to, you could also go through and make your own cell tower. Now, what the implications of that are, I have no fucking idea. But as a counterpoint, it's funny as hell. And so, well, I say relatively cheap because, like, I'm talking about, like, the things that would normally you would expect it to cost, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars. No, you can get your own cellular equipment on, like, Facebook Marketplace or, like, secondhand from other sources for, like, a few $100. And I'm talking like, you know, the ones that you see inside those towers that are like the long, like fucking 2x4 boxes of like white shenanigans and like all the dishes around it and everything. Yeah, you can get one of those dishes for like a relatively cheap. Most of the cost of making those towers is the tower itself, funny enough. Not actually the dishes themselves. And as long as you have the infrastructure behind the dish to be able, like already the infrastructure for the stuff behind the dish, you can actually go through and set up your own cell towers and stuff. There's actually pretty common for a lot of barns and like other places that are like a lot of uh, like at least here in Canada. I don't know about you guys in the US, but here in Canada we have a lot of like different barns and like farms and stuff that actually make their own cell towers. On their own properties and stuff because they're usually so far out in the middle of fuck nowhere that they can't actually access any of the cell towers. So what they do is they go through and set up their own cell towers and actually join them within a network and be able to actually make money off of it as well. And then that way everybody benefits from it because then that way not only are they providing a service, but then they also yeah, and oil rigging stuff. Yes, that is also true. Oil rigs also do it too. But yeah, you can also go through and take a look at it that way. They could probably tie it into windmills too, actually, if they wanted to. Like genuinely, the way that cell towers work is, it's literally just a matter of how high can you get it. That's about it. A few other things in there, but most of the time, the most important part about it is how high can you get it. Basically, is how it works, which is pretty cool. Now, the bandwidth of the stuff that you're gonna end up dealing with and that kind of things is just not the greatest, but that's how it goes. Also, for those who don't know, if you're not aware of this, you can actually go through and take a look at your family line and see if you're. This is about my comment about being a part of nobility. My ex-family that I used to be a part of was actually a knighted family. I know it doesn't mean much, but I do know that they were a part. They were a part of a form of nobility. Ow, you fucker! Cry! I swear to God. You fucker! But thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, it's one of those things where like, uh, cool little fun fact about my ex-family that I used to be a part of. I am what you would call a, what's like I guess I'm like fallen nobility. I'm like modern fallen nobility at this point, if that's anything, any consolation at this point. Doesn't mean jack shit, by the way. It's just, it's funny because I can also call myself a mercenary, but we're not gonna get into that right now. Like there's a lot of really fucking funny titles that I can give myself that aren't wrong and technically not true, but also are true at the same time. Like I can call myself a mercenary. Legally speaking, I can actually do it. Like I can write down mercenary as my job and occupation. I make people raise a few eyebrows when they see that, but like, yeah. But I heard. Oh yeah, yeah. My ex-family was a whole fucking. They had a whole fucking shenanigans going on with them. I gotta kill. They primary, secondary. I actually still have the family crest, by the way. Somewhere. I have a picture of it somewhere. I don't know where I put it. I have a picture of it somewhere. So I actually know what my family crest is and everything, or my ex-family's crest is and everything like that. Will I show it to you? No. because that would be a dox. But yes. You could also say impoverished nobility, a title or title and prop. The three times. Yeah, maybe. I don't really care though, if it makes any sense. That's also why whenever somebody's like, "Oh, yeah, it's like bullshit," it's like, "No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I have no interest. I've already had the experience of dealing with that shit. I'm good." By the way, a lot of the times there's a lot of people that I've met that have titles like that, and they're always like going through and like being super pompous and like all this like shenanigans about it. And it's like, oh, okay, you fucker. You do realize that nobility nowadays means absolute jack shit, right? Like for all intents and purposes, it's like saying, ah, yes, my grandfather was a samurai in like the Edo period or whatever. It's like, bro, doesn't matter. Genuinely speaking, it does not matter. I mean, it's cool that you have family lineage that's in that, but outside of that, for you specifically in the modern era, jack shit. Uh, ba 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 ba. Proceeds to. uh, Robber Baron and Abysmal. Wait, what do you mean Robber Baron? Oh, okay. I feel like this is gonna be one of those ones, Ariston, where it's a reference to something that I should know, but I don't. And I'm sorry to say this, homie, but I don't know the reference. I really don't. I'm sorry, broski. Oh, okay, get it. What the fuck? Excuse me, the fuck do you mean you want me to go through and get... Okay, fine, let me get a kill in 3 seconds. Hold up, give me a second. What do you mean? Oh, robber baron? Oh, this is probably a North American thing, if anything. That or it's from the Philippines, and I'm not... That's even less likely for me to know. Yeah, at this point, it's even less likely for me to know if it's from the Philippines or anything like that. It's fine now. It's a-okay. Okay, where's the trap? That's itchy. No, don't do that. Please, no. Don't do that. Bad ideas. I did you just fucking hit us with a no? You're not supposed to be doing that, homie. It's a bad times. Bad times indeed. I do want to go through and see if I can set up the rest of you. So you, I need to go through and set you into Yuki. Go and grab this down here. Let's go grab a extra mission really quick. We should be good. Oh my god, sorry, I'm just doing my dailies really quick, or at least one of my dailies, so I can get that last thing. Because I'm like 90% sure I already own it. So there's a pretty good chance that if I already own it, I'm just gonna get some ducats or credits out of it really quick. And I want to grab some credits, so give me like 2 seconds here. Kinemi! There you go. Easiest bullshit in the universe. Also, by the way, my current location for my desk is a bit of a pain in the ass because my the light that's coming from the sun outside of my apartment is actually shining all over my monitors, so I can't see for shit on half of my monitors right now. Writers and tellers or this people with it. Wait, are you talking about? Wait, is that just like a title given to barons and or people that were like the aristocratic class that would like go through and raise taxes too high? Is that what you mean? Because if that's what you mean, it was the thing immediately Europe. It was oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, actually, that would actually be kind of funny though. Just to put it there, just to mess with people. If anybody actually understands it, it'd be a really funny conversation starter at least. Because anybody that actually works in it would take that either as a joke, like as most likely as a joke. But yeah, it would be funny. It'd be really, really funny. Also, we have to have a conversation really quick. I need y'all to actually go fucking sleep at like some point. Because I know that some of y'all want to make sure that you can partake in like some of our streams and stuff, but like I know for a fact some of y'all fucking hate sleeping, and I fucking swear, man, I will actively block your asses from being able to actually go watch the streams if y'all don't fucking go sleep. Also, apparently I didn't know this. Interesting. What the fuck are you talking about? You have work to do. Ariston, no, I'm talking to the other fuckers that are here that are European. Not you, Ariston. We live like fucking 2 hours apart. Bro, I was talking about, I'm talking to every other European here. You're not European. Eat evening meal. What? Yeah, because I know for a fact some of y'all fucking don't, like, refuse to fucking sleep. Okay, some of y'all don't fucking sleep at all for like any reason. And it's like, guys, go fucking sleep. It's important. Where the fuck did the rest of you go? Okay, hold on. I need to figure out exactly what I want to do today because I kind of like ate breakfast and then forgot what I was gonna do today. I had a whole ass plan, And I got sidetracked. And as we all know, so getting sidetracked kind of just happens. What the fuck do you mean sleep is allegedly important? By the way, if anybody says sleep is for the weak, just respond with, yeah, until they become the fucking weak. Check Gen Chat? The fuck happened in Gen Chat? I was away from the Discord for like 2 fucking seconds. The fuck is the Gen Chat related to? What do you want? Oh, no, that had nothing to do with what I was going to do today, by the way. I was just talking about things that would be really cool. That I thought would be really cool to do as a stream. And then I decided ultimately that I would not do it today and I'd do it sometime next week. Because for those who don't know, I found a really cool thing for programming songs into Java using I can't Lordle or something. I can't remember the actual name of it. And so it was one of those things where we were just like I was looking around and like just watching stuff. And so I just started writing down like ideas that I had for streams. That's what last night was. Now, had that had anything to do with anything that we're gonna do today? No. But yes. Just bullshit, basically. It's bullshit. Also, no, you know what we're gonna go do? We're gonna go fucking farm the Profit Taker missions because I need to go fucking do Profit Taker. And I don't have the patience to go do the other mission inside of the open world, so we're gonna go do Profit Taker really quick because there's 4 mods that I'm missing from Profit Taker, and I swear to fuck, if anybody tries to stop me from doing this, I don't know, go eat a stick or something. Growing power right now? No, we're not gonna do that. I gotta wait until I get like 100 of those apothics first before I start running growing power. I think taking this engine. Oh, that's kind of cool. I've driven them a few times. They're actually a lot of fun to drive. Like really fun to drive. But also having a lawn that's large enough to require that is nuts, my guy. That's a interesting thing. Where's our chest? Unless you're trying to make like a lawn mowing a business, in which case GG's on that one, I guess. Which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, would be actually kind of fun to have. Just like have a lawnmower that you go through and do. Like have like a sit-down lawnmower that you just go through and like cut people's grass with. Be pretty cool. Do it for like $100. I don't know. Oh shit, STRB? Alright, cool. I guarantee you that Steve is gonna show up at some point here. Not now, but at some point, specifically to get into that STRB, I guarantee it. Because mainly just because he always shows up for the STRBs and stuff. That or he's at work, one of the two. Which if he is at work, then... You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Trying to see if I can make a serviceable road legal chassis for the lawnmower engine and go up on highway speeds. I mean, you can. It wouldn't really be that hard to do. The biggest issue there would be getting the, you'd have to remove all the blades and stuff. As well as like the interior or like the bottom of it. But outside of that, you can make it entirely road legal. Though I'm pretty sure, specifically speaking with highways, you have to have something that has like a cabin. And the only reason why I say that though is because you probably, unless you're planning on like taking the motor out and putting it into something else, like a different chassis. In which case, if you're thinking about it doing it that way, then yeah, that would 100% work. But when it comes to like road legal stuff, you want to make sure that it at least has some kind of, yeah, you're taking it out. Okay, cool. Yeah, then you're fine. You're fine. Because the biggest issue here, primarily with making things road legal, is making sure that it's safe. That's it. That's genuinely, unironically, where the majority of that comes into, is just making sure that that stuff can stay safe. But otherwise, you're fine, for the most part. For the most part, at least. Now, would I want to do that personally? No. Would it be fun as shit? Yes. Nah, no. You know what would be even funnier? Fucking getting a C-130 and pulling a fucking Just Cause 3. I don't know if you've ever seen those Just Cause 3 videos, but like making sure that you can like somehow drive out the back of a C-130 fast enough to be able to make it so you land on the ground properly. That would be fun. Not gonna lie. Now, legally speaking, would it work? No. But there were a few laws to break, you know? Come on, it's for the bit. No, I'm not doing the orb one. I'm currently I'm farming all the beginning of the missions and stuff out of it. Oh shit! Yo, Cry, could you go to the other one really quick? We need you to I need you to hack these like really quick. if you're not already there. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing these missions separate, or these missions currently, because they do have quite a few mod drops. So if I can integrate my SFF. What's an SFF? I feel like I should know what this is, but I don't know what an SFF is. Yeah, what's a... Rick, what the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to like LARP being a fucking Republican? What is this? What are you? Trying to LARP as my fucking Republican family members? Like, come on, man. For the record, they all use liberal as an insult. Like, for them, being liberal is the most disgusting thing they could possibly be. And it's like, what? Jesus Christ. Small form factor. It's like, okay. Usually, 99% of their insults are usually putting liberal and sissy together in some capacity. It's like, huh. Interesting. Small form factor. Oh, that's actually gonna be really cool though. If you can pull that off, that'd be really, really cool. That'd be so cool, having like a little computer inside of it. I mean, one of the things that I wanted to do was like for cosplay events and stuff, I was thinking about setting up my own cosplay that like had to have like all this machinery on it and stuff. Kind of like I wanted to like make my own version of the Mjolnir armor, but like for doing cosplays and stuff. And I was thinking about it, and a really cool thing that I could do is like get like a, not an 18-wheeler, but like get like a van or something. Or like a, you know those walk-in maintenance vans that you can get? I was thinking about using one of those and having a bunch of computers and stuff inside of it so that we can actually have all the stuff inside that's inside of like the cosplay offloaded onto the interior of that van. The only thing that I'd be running into here that would be a bit of a problem is figuring out exactly what would work for connecting the two together through walls and stuff, which would be a bit of a difficult situation. It just sounds like funny saying liberals, I don't know why, but the American accent makes it. Oh, I mean, to be fair, you're not exactly wrong. It's more of like that's like a southern thing to do though. Just as a heads up. You usually hear that kind of stuff from like Texans, like very conservative Texans. Or conservative like peeps from like the very like down south. The Bible Belt specifically, actually, is a pretty good pretty good place for it. Now, do half of them even mean it? No, but like, yeah. Department of Defense, hell nah. What? There is no Department of Defense, Ariston. It's called the Department of War now. What do you want about? But yeah, the reason why I was thinking about doing that though, because it would be really cool to have it set up so like inside my helmet, I have like a 360-degree view around me and stuff. Because I think I figured out like I think I figured out a layout that would work to make sure that like my helmet has a 360-degree view around me. And it'd be so fucking cool to be able to like walk around during a Comic-Con and actually see every direction around me. As I'm like walking around in like my armor and stuff. That'd be nice. The only problem is that the armor might be like heavy as shit. I'm not entirely sure how heavy that actually would come out to be. Or the Badger friends were talking about the Department of Defense whole thing. Yeah, I have not watched any of the Russian Badger's actual full-length videos. I just know his shorts and that's it. For the record. Mainly just because the humor is very crude, and I very much prefer his shorts over anything else, because I prefer the humor that's in his shorts rather than the humor that's in his long form. If that makes any sense. It's not my kind of humor, man. Not my kind of humor. It's funny though, because I'm fine with fucking... No, maybe it's because a lot more like... Maybe it's more comedic in that? Because like Hellsing Abridged is pretty crude humor, but also Hellsing Abridged is like considerably better, just probably because it's like a fantasy thing. Rather than actually talking about real world shit, which is better. In a lot of ways. Also, yeah, we're gonna have to do this mission quite a few times, by the way, and I'm so sorry. Cry, we're just gonna have to suffer here and do these missions until I get these mods. By the way, there's 7 mods that we have to do through these bounties and stuff. We're gonna have a lot of open world bounties that we're gonna have to do, and it's gonna suck ass because there's another 5 mods that I'm missing from the open world bounties too. That are all gold mods, which means that they're all like a 2 to 5% chance of actually dropping from the missions, which means that we're gonna have to grind out Fortuna like nuts if we want to get them all. Also, there's no plat gain from these, by the way. People have already burned through all of these to a point where like the Fortuna mods themselves actually don't like sell for anything plat wise. I say this, but I don't know where to put the short. What? I mean, you could put it in media because that's what it is media. So it should be fine. Should be a-okay. Ooh, also, I figured out, I set up a thing last night that lets me actually save another, like, close to, like, almost 3,000 a year. So you guys know how, like, I've been using, like, a media scheduler to go through and schedule all of my videos and stuff on platforms, like YouTube, TikTok, and all this other stuff, just so I can, like, have my shorts go out at, like, certain times during the day. I actually set up my own media scheduler that's going to save me about like 3,000 a year on it, because what I can do is, instead of having to worry about paying like a monthly fee for like all of this people are part of staff and like all this other stuff, uh, first try? First fucking try. All right, I'll take it. No, you don't need to hit the boss. You don't need to. You don't need to hit the boss here. This mission specifically, the boss is not required for it. And so instead of having to pay for like every staff member to use it and like all this other stuff, I can just self-host it within the local network. And then what we can do is then have it set up so that this local network ends up going through and is all working there. I also have it working across like it's publicly accessible through like the Wi-Fi and whatnot, because to be able to get it working properly, I had to go through and set up the domains and everything like that. But for now, I'm not gonna go through and give it to anybody else because like I don't have the storage right now. I was setting it up and I was looking at how much storage I can actually allocate to it. And we have like 50 gigs total that I can give to it. And so what I'm gonna do later is I'm gonna go through and steal a 1 terabyte SSD from my one hard drive, or from one of my servers that I'm not using right now, and just go through and throw that into my the server and just like use that as my my drive for being able to like export and have all that work properly. Though I feel like there's gonna be some issues with it, Joe, because like primarily the uptime port is gonna be a bit of a problem, but it should be fine. Though the uptime shouldn't be too big of a deal, I do want to try and see if we can actually get it to be a little bit higher. Okay, so we got saber rounds for. Oh no, we got marked target first. Ah, pain. Okay, so now we need to get these two. Oh crap, man. So you said that I actually have to hit the target? Really? That's so weird. Also, hold on. I'm gonna go start my fan really quick. I'll be back in a second too. I gotta go actually move it across my apartment. I'm back. There you go. Isn't then you can just see public IP addresses? What? But doing it through your Wi-Fi isn't then that you can see. What? What are you talking about? No, no. The way that I have it set up is tunneling. So for those who don't know, tunneling forces it so that even if somebody were to break into the actual like program itself, the only thing that would be compromised is the program itself. It's nothing else. So you actually don't need to worry about the issues that could lie out of that. Also, I'm only going to be giving it to people that have access and stuff anyways. Specifically those who are part of the studio. So like, while I do understand that there's going to be like it's not going to be a public thing. Like it won't be public thing. A thing. It's just that you can, it's currently using a domain name. So like anybody that has the domain name could go through and try to log in, but they can't because I have registration disabled. So even if they wanted to go through and be like, ah, yeah, we're going to go enable the, like go make our own accounts and stuff. Sorry, bros. Doesn't work that way. Yeah, it's safe. That's fine. Cloudflare, absolutely fucking beautiful. Though on the other side of things, we also want to go through and see if we can set up Pangolin in the future, but that would require me getting a new, either paying for a VSP, or what we could do is we could go through and have access to just waiting until we move, and then get into an actual studio that has a proper ISP, which honestly I think I might just wait for getting into the proper SPs and stuff, which is fine. Should be okay. It should be a minor problem. I just I'm not behind a CG knot, which is gonna suck ass, man. I don't like CG knots. They suck a lot. Now, do I want to set it up so that we could like set it up so that we could have access to it like from literally anywhere? That would be pretty cool. But the problem is that if I do that, then we have to worry about like dealing with extra networking and stuff, and I don't feel like dealing with that shit. So, yes. Granted, I'm also one person doing the entirety of all of our IT right now, which is not ideal. So if I can in the future at least, I do plan on actually hiring at least 1 or 2 people to help with IT. Because having to go through and deal with the IT solo, at least on my own, is incredibly difficult. Like, really fucking difficult to do. Ayo, hey Bliss. Yellow. And I'm not gonna lie, having at least somebody that can be there to help like take care of the issues that like pop up every once in a while would be beautiful. Steal the data mass. You should be able to get to the data mass just fine. Yeah, Yuki's dead. It's fine. You're gonna let Yuki take a nap. There you go. Karo's taking a nap. Just all of the nappos. No, we're running profit taker bounties. So in the profit taker bounties, the previous bounties, other than the fourth one, two and three have a bunch of mods that we have to get. Actually, one also has them, but I'm pretty sure I already got the mod from one. So what we need to do is we need to go through and actually get all of the mods. How the fuck did you get downed? So what I need to do is I need to go out of my way to go through and I need to go out of my way to actually go through and get all the mods through the Fortuna bounties and stuff. And the unfortunate part about that is that it's going to suck ass to go through and do because, like, well, you know, it's Fortuna bounties. Specifically. It's not the open world bounties, it's the special kind that you get from doing the profit taker stuff. That's all it is. The real issue, though, is that you can do it, like, really quickly, but also at the same time it sucks a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. That's the setup bounties for profit taker. God damn it, I didn't want those. Heists. Yeah, pretty much they're heists. Yeah, not wrong. You can't start them from here, though, I don't think, Cry. I don't think you can start them from here. What? Yeah, you can't start them from here. You have to go back into Fortuna. That's annoying. That is so fucking annoying that we actually have to go back into Fortuna to be able to start them again. Ah, okay, fine, whatever. They have to be that one screen with Yuriko and Deck. What? They have to be that one screen with Yuriko and Little Duck? What? Oh, are they a part of that? Oh, I didn't realize that they're actually on that screen. That's my bad. Yeah, just over here. It's back here. You need to get Fortuna rank 5 first, but yeah, it's back here. Exploiter doesn't have any, by the way. Exploiter does not have any mods, as far as I know. But if it does, we're gonna have to go farm out Exploiter Orb too. But yeah, we've already gotten all of the mods through the first mission. So now we need to go through and actually get all the mods through this mission too. Which the Arcane Ace is gonna be one of the ones that we need to get currently. Yeah, the Arcane Ace is gonna be one of them. And then we need to go through and we've already gotten marked target, but now we gotta get the other two here as well. This entire process is gonna suck so much. Just because, like, it's gonna be so freaking slow, man. Like, going through and actually getting through all of these is gonna take a while. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but if we go talk to Yuriko really quick and we go to bounties. I can't see the bounties right now. Really? Oh, that's annoying. It's too bad that you can't see the bounties until after you're, like, out of the actual missions and stuff. I'll have to check it afterwards, but there's about 7 mods there that I'm missing as well. So I'm gonna have to go grab all the mods from there. It's funny, too, because every single one of them is a gold mod. Every single one of the mods is a gold mod. So, like, we're down to the only silver mods we're missing is one Tennokai mod that's from Alchemy, and then also from all of the other places there. Work at different devices, use public broker, QTT, otherwise it wouldn't work because it sent the date from one room code. Yeah, but that has to be on the same network though, right? If I'm not mistaken? Like, that's, like, required to be on the same network, right? Because, like, the networks themselves, you wouldn't be able to go through and actually forward it to something else across the network or across, like, separate networks and stuff. So to be able to do that, you'd have to use, like, something like head scale or tail scale to be able to go through and do it, which you could do, by the way. Which actually might be the easiest one here. Because, like, you could probably use tail scale and head scale to be able to go, or one of them, not both of them, to be able to go through and actually connect them between different networks. And honestly, that might be your best bet, aside from jokes aside and stuff. It was, but no, with HiveMQ. I don't know what HiveMQ is. I'm sorry, Rick. The stuff that you're doing currently, I know very little about. I know about the networking side of things a little bit, but I don't know exactly what you're working on specifically for your program. I know that if you were to use headscale or tailscale, or Pangolin for that matter, you could go through and set up your own VPN between devices and kind of, like, set up, you know what LogMe and Hamachi does? Think of it like that, pretty much is what that is. They go through and give you something similar to LogMe and Hamachi. Just, it's a lot more secure and doesn't require malware to do. Also, hey, Samsara. Welcome. Welcome to the shenanigans there. But yes, welcome to bullshit. Also, I'm so sorry for everybody here that's not here wanting to talk about, like wanting to hear constant stuff about networking and stuff. It's just that my brain has got me working on networking stuff constantly, and, yes. Yes. This is what I do behind the scenes, by the way, guys, is mostly networking bullshit. Is out of place that sounds for somebody who plays Warframe all the time. I do a lot of DevOps and stuff, which is unfortunate. But the only thing that I don't know about specifically is how to make the programs. I know how to make them work. I don't know how to make them though. Nightwave skip is mandatory for this. Oh my god, wait, what? Yeah. The Nightwave. I wouldn't be surprised if Nightwave skip is going to be mandatory for a lot of this because there's a lot of talking in these missions, by the way. Like, we're talking a lot of talking in these missions. It is not ideal. Yeah, no, they like to nap. Or they like to yap a lot. Which is not ideal, to say the least. I'm just glad that we can actually skip it through using, like, left click here, which is nice. Oh my god, we've got our shenanigans. They be yapping. All the yapping. There we go. Up we go. And now I need to go figure out how to... Where the fuck are we going? I guess we're just gonna go down this way. Gonna work our way around. Now we just need to go find what now? Okay. Stop yapping. Stop it. Stop yapping. Oh, I gotta wait for you to get in here too. We did it? That's actually kind of great though. Yeah, but you also need to get in here so we can actually finish the mission, you nut. Get in here. Because we won't actually be able to finish the mission if you don't get in here. Stream managers, open party. What layer? Oh! No, that's because we were doing... Hold on. No, that's because it's... We were doing stuff on the Patreon the other day, and that's why I completely forgot about this. But yeah, we were doing stuff on the Patreon before, and that's why. That's what that's for. I just disable it whenever we're doing streams on the Patreon because, well, you guys are already on the Patreon. Yeah, I have a bunch of coupons to let me go and enable and disable a bunch of stuff. So we can actually go through and do that pretty easily. Now, does that work outside of that? Not really, but it's fine. It's minor issues. Minor issues indeed. Okay, I'm just gonna let you do your thing because I don't know if I can actually get up there. Or maybe I can go up here. What the fuck is this fucking Ven system? Holy shit. Why are you so confusing, Vens? Why must you be problematic? As per usual. Holy shit, you finished the mission already? What the fuck? How in the fuck? I'm still trying to figure my way around the fucking facility. How the hell did you finish that so fast? Alright, fair enough, I guess. I guess we're just working on... I guess I gotta keep up with you. Or that I could just wait outside. If you're gonna be doing it that quick, I don't even know if I should be able to, like... We're gonna have issues there. There we go. Yeah, apparently. Jesus. What's the, Oh, God, I want to know what the drop rates are on that, though. Because it doesn't actually tell us what the drop rates are. Not in-game, at least. Which is, like, unfortunate, but also kind of makes sense why they don't tell you. Because, like, otherwise, if they did tell you, you'd be suffering. And, well, you know, it's just how things go, I guess. Also, this is what I meant by the bounties that we're missing. There's quite a few of these that we are actually missing right now, though we also have quite a few of them. Wait, do I have all of them now? No, I'm missing synth. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm missing synth fiber, which is right here. I think is one of them. I know that there's more of them that I'm missing, but I don't think it's showing up right now for me. Yeah, I think it's not showing up for me. So we're gonna have to go through and actually get it through other means. Ah, that's unfortunate. It's a 1.25% for all gold mines. Oh, oh God, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. Oh God, that's gonna hurt. That's actually horrendous. Why the fuck would they make it so goddamn rare, man? Why would you do that? DE, why? Why would you do this to us? We're just gonna suffer in the background and running our bullshit. This is gonna suck ass to run. At least we're getting fucking standing for it, but like, ow, man. Jesus. Hurts like a bish. Actual bish. The fish is working here today, Arthur. Against all odds, the fish does actually want to work. Also, side note, you know what's really funny? You know how my old glasses were like super thick and they were causing a lot of problems with my headset and stuff? Yeah, it turns out the reason my glasses kept on falling off so easily is because of my glasses. They were too thick and pushing my headset off of my head. And so every time I would do this, it would cause my headset to fall off. Or at least partially fall off. And it was less than ideal to say the least.
Gonna make me a sandwich. BRB.
Question now is, where do we go? Where's the spot? I know there's a spot to get in here. Why are you being slow, man? Let us in. No! The nightwave with Skip isn't working. No! Did they make it immune to this? No, they didn't. Okay, cool. They didn't. I just had to do it twice. Okay, they didn't make it immune to this. They just made it so that I had to do it twice. Okay, cool. We're good. I'm so glad that nightwave skipping is a thing in this game. Holy shit, man. Saving our ass so much time. Yeah, go sleep. We'll talk to you later. Go get your eeps. Any time of the day. Honestly, napping any time of the day is a great time. There's not a single time of day where naps are not required and or not acceptable. If anybody says otherwise, fuck them. They can go not exist. Naps are the most ideal thing on the planet. Also, can you use your Urkwing with this? You can use your Urkwing with this. Oh shit. Maybe. I'm not sure. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, no, you can use your note, your Urkwing with this. Okay. Hey, at least we're gonna get a crap ton of Radiant Relics at least. Holy shit. So I guess we're just gonna be able to get like a huge inventory of Radiant Relics out of this, which will be kind of nice for whenever we do cascades and stuff. Also, what was the likelihood of the thingy again? You're saying that there's an S tier here somewhere. F tier, Grenier. Oh, it's at 1 p. It's at 1 p.m. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, it's at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. If we're gonna be doing the S tier. So we want to be here till at least 1. So it's pretty close. We're not gonna be like suffering too bad. What exactly is it? Is it an interception or what is it exactly? It's an interception. Oh, frick. Ah, okay, fine. It's fine. The interception mission could take us like 3 hours to do if we're not careful. Like genuinely speaking, it could take a long ass time to actually set up properly. The main issue there is just it's gonna be a long process. Just due to the fact that like we want to get as much possible Vitus Essence out of it as possible, and to do that, it's gonna take quite a bit. It's gonna require us to do some crazy shenanigans. There you go. Timer killed. Now I'm just waiting for you to get in here, Cry. No. Murder! No more lines! You're not allowed to speak. I'm sorry about this, but like we want you to actually finish this easier. Or finish these missions faster. And to do that, we need you to stop speaking. Yuriko, you need to like not speak for this. That or it's Little Duck, one of the two. I'm not sure yet. Not entirely sure on that one. Bro. Could you like not, please? Stop talking. Stop talking, my guy. I'm your own caffeine, yeah, that checks out. Hey Crescent. Hello. Welcome. We're just doing some farming in Fortuna. Trying to get the last mods that I'm missing. Because we're missing currently 6 mods. We've gotten one of them so far, but we're missing another 6, and this is gonna take a while for us to actually go through and finish off. Properly at least. Which is not ideal, but we could live with it. It's minor issues. I'm like down to outside of syndicate missions, like outside of syndicates and stuff, I think we're down to like 30 mods left in the game that we're missing. Like we're really fucking close outside of syndicates and stuff. It's just that I need to go through and actually figure out how I'm gonna get all the syndicate stuff working. Because the main issue here, primarily speaking, is that like there's just so much we have to do. Like for example, Demos is one of the ones that we have to go through and get the last mod out of Demos. I think there's 2 actually that we're missing so far. I think. Yeah, I think it's a 2 actually currently. I think. I could be mistaken though. Because like no, we're just missing quite a few of them here. Ah. I know it seems weird to go through and try and get every mod in the game, but like at the same time, I just want to be done, man. I just want to be done every mod in the game just so we can officially say that we have every mod in the game. Again. Meow. There you go. But yeah, this is the one that was added to our list here. Because like down here, we're just missing mostly gold. And then after that is Conclave. Just everything else here is Conclave. Or related to Conclave in some capacity. It's gonna be Pinch. It says, they have outside the mods. They do, but also at the same time, it's kind of nice doing this because we can get it done in a minute. I wouldn't be surprised if the mods themselves would have outside sources, but the problem is that they're probably not as consistent as a drop per se. Though I could be mistaken. You can filter out the Conclave mods from the list. Wait, can you? How do you filter them out? How do you filter out the Conclave mods? How does that work? Filter? Mods. Filter. Oh, shit. Show maxed, game mode, show polarity, game mode, universal, only cooperative, oh my god. Oh my god, they're gone. Holy shit, I can see everything that I'm missing now. Oh, thank fuck. Thank you. That is actually fantastic because now I can actually see exactly what mission or what silver mods I'm actually missing. Because I have been going through and doing that in the most like annoying possible way like you could possibly think of actually searching manually. Do you know how annoying that would be? Or how annoying that was to do? Holy shit. Ranked, only Riven, only legendary, only, okay, show all, polarity, show maxed, no. Oh, wait, so I can actually go through, oh, I can see all my wait, I can see all my non-max mods now too? Wait, hold on, so if I do that, we maxed out Firestorm really quick, right? Does Firestorm disappear? Oh! What the fuck? Oh my Jesus Christ. That was so much easier. What the fuck? Oh, I'm missing so many ranked mods. Wait. Wait, hold on. If Rupture disappears too, then we're good. If it's not Rupture, then... No, that actually does actually make it disappear. What about Revenge? Hold on. Revenge. What about Revenge? If I do this, does Revenge disappear too? Yes, it does. Oh, shit. Oh, I am so far behind. So far behind on maxing my mods out. Oh, God. Oh, oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's problematic. Okay, so we now have a few mods. I have to go through and... Oh, God, that's gonna suck ass. Oh, I didn't realize that's how you did that. That was my bad. I misunderstood that. Uh-oh. Okay, so... At least we have this organized. And I can see what missions I've got there. Jesus Christ. Okay, fine, whatever. I guess we're gonna go do that really quick. Jesus fuck. We should probably go try and see if we can get the alchemy mod though, the Tonica mod, just so it's out of the way at some point, because that way we can mark that down. All alchemy mods from heist drop from heist. From heist to drop from Railjack, by the way. That's fine. Running Railjack missions is not difficult. My crew, in terms of Railjack, lets me actually do like AFK, so I really don't need to care. Specifically for my Railjack stuff. Now, outside of that, might be a little bit annoying, but like I can just AFK most of the missions in Railjack. And it's not like I'm not already currently in the process of maxing out my Omniforma on all my Railjack. Oh my god, I gotta show you guys the dumbest shit ever. And like the most simple oversight that DE I think is made in existence. One of the worst, not the worst oversight, but like one of the simplest oversights I think they've ever done. Not in a bad way, just a funny oversight. So we only need strain mods? Wait, what do you mean by strain mods? Oh, do you mean in the sense of like it being gold? Is that what you mean? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go do our shenanigans. Gotta do this in 2.5 minutes. There we go. I got that. Oh! Yo. Yo, Rick, look what we just got. The second that you said it, look what we just got. Speak and you shall receive. Let's fucking go. Alright, cool. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that any day of the week. Any fucking day of the week. Oh, I know. But getting one of them that quickly makes our lives so much easier. Ah, Jesus, fuck, man. That's like, makes our life so much easier. Holy shit. Yeah, we just fucking rolled a nat 20 on that one. Alright, cool. I'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the week. Option? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go need to like wipe that keybind real quick because that's actually getting really fucking annoying. I have my Archon set to my alt key, and if anybody else knows about this, you have the alt tab. And doing that enables your alt key every single fucking time. It's the we can do a different tier now? Wait, what do you mean? Was that it? There's no way that was the mod. There's no way that was the mod, right? Yeah, no, we're missing Archon Ace. That's what we're missing right now. We're missing Archon Ace. Or at least I'm missing Archon Ace. So we're missing this one right here. So that's why we were doing this. We weren't doing it for the stray mod. We were doing it for this specifically. It was for the only stray mods exclusive. Oh, really? Oh, okay, got you. Wait, are you doing research in the background here as we're doing this? Because if you... Oh, you're saying the Archon mods can actually be farmed from Railjack. Okay. I got you. Okay, that works. Because if that's the case, then yeah, let's just do it from Railjack. Strains were also from Noko Bounty enemies? Are they? Because if they are from Noko Bounty enemies, then yeah, I could see that. Keybinds, go back over here. Heavy attack, where the fuck did I put my Archon weapons? Archon weapons, where are you? Where did I put ult? Where the fuck did I push you? Am I just blind? Oh, right there. We're gonna set you to like, I don't know, fucking this button here. That way it's there and I have it keybound, it's just that I don't want to fucking do it anymore. I just dealt with it separately. Okay, so now that we have that here, it's a, yeah, they're like a 1 point. That's actually not bad at all. Hold on, before we do anything else, let's check how many strain mods we actually do have. Because if the strain mods are actually, relatively speaking, that easy to get, then we should be able to go through and just do it this way, right? Does it save my... Oh, it saves my filters. Oh my god, it actually saves them. Let's fucking go. Alright, strain... yeah, we have them all. Alright, we're done every strain. We're done getting the strain mods then. We're done the strain mods. Okay, cool. We're good. Hey, Steve! There's an S rank coming up, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but at 1 p.m. my time, there's an S rank showing up. Greenier interception if you want to run it later. T-minus an hour from now, pretty much. Is how long it's going to be before we can get it. Okay. Entrati, parent sequence, Meriden, Noloka, Cetus, Tech, you need one more strain, I think. No! It's right here, see? I have them all. Strain, see? If you're talking about this one right here, this one's from Red Veil and stuff, but that's Korra stuff. Yeah, but it's... I'm missing one? Wait, then why is it not showing up? Why is it not showing up then? It should be showing up there then. Unless it's doing a thing where it only shows me the ones if I look it up through that, then it's going through and saying that that's going to be... At least this is alphabetical order though. So if we find the S's, we can find strain really easily. Sable rounds is going to be an Archon weapon, swing, Septon essence, Swift. Are you sure we're missing extra one? Because we need to get rhyme rounds, but that's one that we don't need to worry about too much. Yeah, but like I'm currently in the spot that's showing me all the incomplete mods. Like if I look up primed, for example, it'll show me all of my missing primed mods. That's why like it's here, like this is all over here. So like if I look up primed, it'll show me all the primed mods that I'm missing. But if I look up strain, it's not showing me any strained mods that I'm missing. Are you sure there's 4 and not 3? It could be maxed. Oh, you're right, it could be maxed. Shit. Rare blue, hold on. Filter, show maxed, sure. Yeah. Strain, what the fuck? No, I don't have it maxed. What the fuck? Okay. Filter. Just clear them all. I mean, it doesn't really take much to clear them. Hold on. Let me just go over here. Go over here. Strain. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have all of them. Yeah, there's apparently 6. Wait, no, I have all. Oh, I have them all maxed already. What? Oh, I have strain fever maxed. I've got strain consume and I just haven't maxed out infection. Yeah, no. We're done. We're done. We're good. We're good. So let's just assume that if it doesn't show up, then it's not going to be there. And then that way we can just focus on entirely just on the cooperative mods and then work our way through that instead. Because that way we don't need to worry about going through and actually like being like, okay, cool, we're going to stress about this one, and this one. If it does not show up when we look it up, then we just assume that we've already have it, okay? That'll be our thing here. And then afterwards, when we start going through this list again, we'll just be able to go through and take a look at it after, because it's like, this list is not that large, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like pretty non-existent. Also, what the fuck is this wait, are the Dracula's wait, are the Dracula's the giant worm dudes in Demos? I swear to fuck if the Dracula's are like giant worm dudes in Demos, right? Is that what they are? Okay, they're the giant worm dudes in Demos. Okay, cool. Then how the fuck do we not have that yet? What? In the fuck? I mean, I'll take it, but like, what the fuck, man? Why don't we have that one yet? Wait, I've killed hundreds of thousands of those fuckers by this point. Like, Jesus Christ. Alright, fine, whatever, game. Game has decided it wants to fuck with us. Fair enough, I guess. Mother! Give us the bounties. Yeah, we could do the artifact hunter because I'm pretty sure this is the only spot where we can actually get it. Yeah, we're looking for Jugulus Carapace, this thing right here. I have every other mod here, we just need this one. Now, every other mod here I'm pretty sure we have. So it's literally just down to that one silver mod and then we're done. I'm like 90% sure it's just that one silver mod and then we're done. Because we also have all of the mods from the vaults as well. So we actually don't need to worry about the vault bounties at all. I don't think, at least. Yeah, we don't need to worry about the vault bounties either. So yeah, we're gonna need to do this mission indefinitely until we get it. Though if we want to go do the arc guns, they drop only from bounties, not from the Jugulus themselves. Yeah, but it says there that it also drops from the enemies, unless it's only from the bounties, in which case, whoops. Oh, that's right. I was gonna show you guys the funniest thing ever. Hold on, let me just get out of here really quick. This is like the dumbest oversight in Warframe's history, by the way, because they should have noticed this and they should have seen this happening. But I'm currently in the process of going through and omniforming my entire Railjack, okay? And you see you see how I have 3 omniforma here? Yeah, those omniforma don't disappear when you move between the tabs. They kind of just stay. So the mark for the omniforma are just way out of place. So dumb. Why that's there, I have no idea, but it's way out of place. But yeah, let me just go over here. Funny little thing that I found when I was doing my Omniforma, because I want to finish Omniforming my entire Railjack, and then I'll start working on all of my Necromechs afterwards. The main reason why is so I can have any builds, since there's no Umbral Forma or anything like any worry about Umbral Forma. Not that I'd worry about that anyways, but might as well get that out of the way, so it's dealt with. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Also, if anybody else wants to join us for the demo spawnings, feel free. I'm going to be running these for a while. Fuse one of your equipped Railjack weapons. You can throw stuff like the Tungus cannon onto a slot. Wait, oh god. But then if we go over into mods, we go down into here. We go back over into here really quick, and we go... Oh god, that's like... And then we go take a look at this. Look at that. Demos Dracula's Eximus. Drop sources. See? It says that it actually drops from the Dracula's Eximus, unless that was like from ages ago. Like a long ass time ago, and it no longer is the case. Which if that's the case, that's fine. But like, interesting little thing that I just thought. Also, we're missing a spring-loaded chamber as well. Which is one of the other mods that we need to get, but it's through the different rotations, so we actually don't have access to it right now, unfortunately. I really wish I had access to it, but it's change. There's also doing the Cetus bounties too, which is fine, but I do want to get all of the I want to get all the silver mods out of the way just so we can be done those and be done it officially instead of having to worry about like going through and doing that. I do need to go through and do all of our if I am going to be doing this though, I do need to go through and actually get all of the what is it called? What are they called? I need to go through and actually get a couple other things done as well. Though I don't think we're gonna end up suffering too much in terms of getting that stuff done. See, the main thing that I'm thinking about currently is primarily speaking just the like doing a couple of the non-endless missions because there are gonna be quite a few of them that's gonna be absolute hell behind the scenes to go take care of. Mostly just boss missions if we have to go do boss missions for them, which is gonna be less than ideal to say the least. For obvious reasons. I think I need to explain that one. With the wiki for set states, XMS as well, but the pages and the individual mods don't. Yeah, see, that's where the wiki tends to go through and actually do some like really fucking confusing stuff. It's because like it's not the wiki as much as I really wish was a consistent thing where it had like super accurate information. It doesn't because there's so many things on the wiki that have been changed and or aren't up to date that like at this point, it's one of those things where a lot of it you just have to take with a grain of salt or at least test it out first. And if it does work, then you're good. Otherwise, there's a pretty good chance that it might not work, which is a bit of a sad day. Just a bit of a sad one. Now, I don't know. I'll have to see what happens here. It's also why I say the wiki isn't the most accurate information source. Then again, also the game itself isn't the most accurate information source either. So it's like... Yeah. Wait, do they not have a team? Do they not have a team that's dedicated to that's like dedicated to the wiki currently in like Mojang? Or not Mojang, sorry, DE. Like does DE not have like a team that's dedicated to the wiki? Because if they don't, that's really strange. Also, where the fuck did the enemies go? Can enemies? Oh hi. You're not supposed to be here. Like, you're not supposed to be there at all. Actually, speaking of which. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Oh my god, just give me this. By the way, I have done, like, upwards of 100 of these individual missions trying to get the silver mod, and it still hasn't dropped for me. I have so many fucking amber stars from doing this, it's not even funny. Like, the amount of amber stars that you get from these missions is, like, not bad per se, because, like, I'll take the amber stars any day of the week for arbitrations and bullshit. But, like, at the same time, it's one of those things where, like, it's just so much, man. Just give me the silver mod game. Come on, just do it. God damn it. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Alright. It's like those whip out void ring and demolish everything. Oh, yeah, you could. I mean, you could, but also, I just kind of like AFK this with my Aki core. Because my Aki core does just work this way. Did you just add reverb to your voice by... Okay. Amir, you are a whole ass vibe. Just gonna point that out real quick. There we go. Got this? Yeah, now we just follow this really quick. Show me the location. Ah, there you go. There's one over here. Where the fuck? Oh, it's up here. Why the fuck are you up here? Did you hear? Oh no, I have not heard Amir's prank call yet. No, unfortunately, I have not had a chance to actually hear all of his dialogues yet. I've been entirely focused on making sure that I can get these missions done. So a lot of the times, it's usually one in one ear, out the other, because yeah, we're back to back. On what the fuck, dude? I don't. I don't need the bronze mods, game. I need the silver mod. I get you that you're trying to fuck with me at this point, but like, come on. Are you gonna give me every other mod in this fucking drop set before you give me a silver mod? It's a silver mod. It should be easier for you to get. God damn it, man. Should be easier than harder. Not like somehow harder. The hell, man? What do you want? Come on, just hand me the silver mod. Come on, you got this. Come on, just hand it over. That's all you gotta do. Just give it to me. Just give me the freaking silver mod. By the way, is there any grinds that we should probably get out of the way? Like, I know that bite and the bite grind is going to be one of the ones that we're going to do. Because, like, the bite grind is going to suck ass. Same thing with the growing power grind, because I still don't actually have growing power yet. Granted, we're getting pretty close to the point where we're getting it to... we're getting to the point where, like, the... At least for growing power specifically, we're getting to the point where like we're at the guaranteed mark for it. So we'll end up getting it pretty quick here. Though I don't know if there's any other ones that are pretty bad though. I'm not entirely sure if there's going to be any of the ones that we need to worry about elsewhere. Also, Maru, there's another RB that's going to be up in an hour that's an S tier. Arbitration. So if you're looking to do an S tier RB, there's one that's going to be up in an hour. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's an interception mission that I'm going to be running with Steve. I know that Steve wants to run it and stuff, so we got that one here. It's so bright though. But yes. No, Steve actually mentioned that he will not be running it. He'll just be gone for a while. Never mind. My bad. My bad. Steve will not be running it with us. Shit. It's gonna make things a little bit more complex. Not hard, but just annoying. Because not having Steve makes things a bit difficult. Yeah, so what you do is you make it so that your arbitration, as you're doing it, you slow it down as much as possible. And they have the highest drone spawns out of any other type. So what you can do is you can go through and force it to actually spawn a crap ton of them. And I think our current record is 500 Vitus Essence in an hour. It's about, that was our current record, is about 500 Vitus Essence in an hour. It was the most that we've ever gotten so far. In a single arbitration. Now, is it worth running for 500 Vitus Essence in an hour? Probably not. But as a counterpoint, that's a lot of plat that you could be sitting on if you do it that way. So like, I don't know, man. It's great. It's good to see. Because like what I do is I sell preparation mods for like 15-ish plat each. And like each preparation mod's about 30. So you do the math on that one. Yeah, the problem is that it requires having a meta team, like a full meta team. Yeah, we do use the meta loadout for it, so it does require sitting down and having the full meta loadout for it. And if you're not prepared and don't have the full meta loadout for it, you're not going to have the best time for it. Granted, it's a bit rough to do, mainly just because your computer will actually start breaking. I don't know how to explain it other than your computer will start to crash after a certain point. So a lot of the times when you're going through and doing these kind of like meta builds and like meta farming techniques, there's a certain point where your computer ends up running into an issue where you actually can't keep up with the amount of entities and or the amount of enemies that are on screen. And your computer will actually start to lag and then break a bit. So just be aware that if you're going to be doing meta, and I mean true meta in Warframe, to not do it on a lower ends PC. Like don't do that. It's not a good idea. You're gonna end up suffering heavily. Your PC's gonna like fucking come alive and like slit your throat or something. Like it will fight you. It's bad, man. With pre-buffing? Pre-buffing? What do you mean by pre-buffing? I'm not entirely sure if, what pre-buffing means, but what I do know is that it's a process. It is a whole ass process. Like my current Saren, I fully omniformed her for the build, or for the build that we use for it specifically, just to make sure that like it would actually work out. The problem is that fully omniforming a Warframe is not a requirement per se, but it is something that I would highly recommend doing if you're going to be using a Warframe a lot, and or if you're going to be using a lot of builds for that Warframe. Just because it will go through and make it easier for you to go through and have extra builds for them. The only problem is that you can't have more shards for that Warframe, which is a bit of a problem. Did I just get condition overload? Huh? Wait, what the fuck? Condition overload drops from these? What do you mean condition overload actually drops from these missions? There's no way. I thought condition overload was like a super rare mod that was like super difficult for people to get access to. I didn't realize it actually dropped from here. Because if it drops from here, then like, okay, I'll take it, I guess. I'll take it any day of the week, because that's actually super nice. But no, I don't know what pre-buffing is. I have no... We're 3 for 3. Still haven't gotten what we're looking for. Alright, whatever. Oh, it's common now. Did they actually fix the drop rates for it then? Because if they fix the drop rates for it, then that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Me a sandwich. BRB.
These caches are often left by shipwrecked crews.
There we go. Should be fine though. Should be a-okay. Alright, there you go. Just gonna send you off here. Gonna go and try and find the one that's over down here, because I believe it's gonna be down over here somewhere. It's hiding? What?
Look for pulsating trails connecting connecting to other nearby tumors.
In the fuck? Where the hell did it go? Is it inside here? No. Where are you? You know, we're gonna go find the other one first. We're gonna go find the other ones first, and then we'll go for the extras after this. Just gonna do this here. Yeah, I didn't realize that CO, they had fixed the CO drop rates, because the CO drop rates ages ago were like hell. Like actual hell. It was one of those ones where, from what I remember, it was like selling for like, I don't know, like 100 flat or something stupid. Ages ago? Like it sold for a lot. Is there a guide for the interception? Okay, so the guide for the interception RB is rough. I actually don't know how to do it personally. All I know is that my Saren Sobek build is used for it, and that's not even true anymore because it's actually gone through and like it has like a thing of like where it just goes through and like has like a yeah. I know that my Saren Sobek build is a part of it, but I don't know the rest of the builds that you need for it to make it actually worth it. I think it's Sight Sobek, yeah. I think it's Sight Sobek now. I just don't like Sight specifically because I don't like the damage output for Sight specifically. But that's just my own personal preference. I know that other people prefer Sight over other stuffs. Granted, I still don't have a fully built Sight yet, so I still need to go through and build out my Sight as much as possible so I can actually get that working properly. Also, that's like saying Bite has a % drop chance, Nomad. Because technically, Bite can be dropped from any dog or any kind of beast enemy. That's a dog. Technically, it's a 1 in 10,000 chance, but you technically have a chance of getting it. You're guaranteed to get it to drop at 1,000,000 kills. Pretty much, is what it is. So, good luck. Pretty much is what that's basically saying to you. It's just like, yeah, no, it technically has a drop chance. Outside of that, yeah. It's pinch. Yeah, welcome to the bike grind, by the way, guys. If you're not doing caches, it is genuinely almost impossible to get through other means. Yeah, you can randomly transmuting your bite is unironically the fastest way to do it. Like that's not a joke, by the way. It is unironically the fastest way to get bite is through transmuting your mods. It's just I don't know which mods I have to transmute to get bite because I cannot remember for the life of me. Though I think it's just gold, right? That you need to transmute for it. I think, right? Because if it's just gold, then we can go through and transmute that like relatively easily. It's gonna cost a lot of credits though, and I don't have the credits for it. Ignore the 10 million credits that I have in my inventory. That's not a part of what we're talking about here. You got my bite legit way with Earth Sabo? Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Earth Sabo for it too. Don't worry. Because like I at this point, it's just better if we do it that way. I'm gonna be doing Silver Grove as well, while I'm doing the bite farm. So might as well just go through and do both. 3 gold with Wishbone transmute thingy. Oh, it's one of those fuckers. Oh, that's so annoying. There is a formula? Wait, really? To get bite? That's actually kind of funny, but also at the same time, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think that's, like, transmuting your gold mods, I don't think it's actually worth it unless they're, like, really, really common gold mods. The only reason why I say that, though, is because, like, a lot of the gold mods that I have currently sell for quite a bit of plat, and if I'm gonna get rid of them, I'd rather just sell them for plat and then buy bite through other means. Because that might actually be faster for me just to go through and sell and then buy bite than it would be to go through and transmute them, if that makes any sense. Knowing how my luck works, at least. Or just use the mods from the right polarity. Oh, that's right, because I forgot you could actually do it based on polarity, right? Like, if you're going to be transmuting and stuff, you can just do it based on polarity. Just use golds for better chance, the golds for golds in return, and use the transmute mods to ensure... Oh, got you. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. No. But yeah, it's basically, for all intents and purposes, I think I'm just going to end up running it through the Sabo, or at least the caches themselves, because, like, honestly, it just might be faster. Especially if we have a team that's doing the caches, I think it might actually be faster to run bite through that as well. Though I know that you could also sell bite for a decent amount of plat, though it's unironically probably one of the slower, it unironically might actually be one of the slower grinds for it if you're going to be doing it solo. As well as if you want to make plat, bite is not the way to do it. There's a lot of other ways to go through and make plat outside of bite specifically. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Bite that way, basically turn 5 into 550 plat. But I think I was really... Yeah, you probably got really lucky with that, honestly. Just knowing how that stuff works, you probably got really lucky. I was right, Compass, Bolts, Mirage, Wisp, and Sobek user. No, Mirage you don't use anymore. Mirage is not a part of that. I know that much. Wisp, yes. Volts, no. So I know that Sobek specifically, I know that it's Wisp and Sobek is the two that you want to go for, but I'm pretty sure the Sobek builds now are strong enough to be able to carry the entire fucking mission on their own. Because like I can, if I want to, with my current Sobek build, and the reason why I use purely just my Sobek build for these kind of things, is because I can, if I want to, sit down and clear an entire map from a single point on the map. Like I don't have to care. The enemies might show up and be there, and they might exist, but I genuinely do not have to care. I can just kind of exist. And I kind of just die. It's great. Granted, that's not all Sobek builds. So there's a certain point where, like, there is a certain point where it does actually change a little bit. Though it isn't too bad, ultimately. It could be worse. Okay, we're just gonna get out of there really quick. That's the wrong silver game. That's the wrong silver! That's the wrong fucking silver game. I need the other silver, not that silver. That's the wrong silver game.
10 p.m. Do you know where your tenno are?
Yes, I do. They're right here, actually. It says to use Wisp site. Sounds like a job for can count to 2 Dantes. Did I just fail a bounty? Actually? You can fail the bounties? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever... That's the first time I've ever seen the fail mission bounty right there. Out of all of the things that I've done this a few hundred times already. And, okay, cool, fair enough, I guess. It says Wisp site and Vauban. Yeah, the problem there is that the Sobek user, if you have a Sobek user, they will be clearing all the enemies on the map. Usually you want to have at least 2, though, just so you can actually clear them even faster, but yeah. That's about what it comes down to, is that you do want to have at least 2 Sobek users. Weeping Wounds, we already have you as well. Don't need to worry about you. You're not going to have anything to... Wait, is that say 1,000? Yeah, it's like useless. Yeah, we got we got pretty much all the bronze mods, and then we got every fucking... I want this one. Give me the Jugulus Carapace game. That's all you need to do. Just give me the Jugulus fucking Carapace. That's all you have to do. Yeah, 2 Sobek users and a Wisp pretty much goes through and just wipes out the entire map super easily. Even that, like, having a second Wisp might actually be worth it too. That or like somebody that can give you like energy and stuff, so like a Noko would be pretty good. Then again, the map isn't large enough to actually matter for that either. It just kind of works. It's really weird to explain it, but it does just kind of like function. It is very, very, very easy to do the grind. The only real biggest issue that you're going to end up having is making sure that you can clear all the enemies in the map fast enough. And usually Sobek is good enough to do it on its own. That's also why I'm saying that Mirage is not that great. Because Mirage's main thing specifically is that she can't nuke anything. Her nuke specifically actually ends up being worse than Sobek, which is unfortunate. But yeah, welcome to Shenanigans here. I know it's weird, but yes. So another guy that uses Ogress, but I guess that's it. Ogress? No, Ogress is still one of the more meta ones too. Ogress is known for being actually really, really good for it. It's just that the Sobek tends to clear the map faster. And tends to have a lot more ammunition, so you can do it a lot quicker. And not have to worry about like reloading every 2 fucking seconds. But the Ogress is actually something that you could use if you want to. If you're going to go through and have like a proper team that also knows where all the spawn locations are. For all of the drones. Because if you know where all the spawn locations are for all the drones, you can actually speedrun the destroying all of the drones with the Ogress specifically. So you can actually speedrun it pretty quick. Though the problem is that when it comes down to that, that's a bit of an issue where, yeah, I don't know if you want to be doing that though. Mainly just because, well, it's the Ogress, and I think I don't need to explain anything about the Ogress, because everybody here probably already knows why I don't like the Ogress. It's also really slow. Like, really fucking slow. As weird as that sounds. There we go. Jesus, that was close. There we go. You know, I'll take the endo. I keep seeing Sarah, Mirage, Volt, and Wisp. Yeah, but I don't. We've never run Mirage or Volt for our thingies. Like when we got 100 of them, or 500 in an hour, we weren't running Mirage or Volt. It was literally just a Cyto 9, a Saren, and then also a Wisp. That was what our build was, and then I just like one random frame on the side to add to the list. That was pretty much what it was. Granted, to be fair, we also had Steve, so like having Steve just in general makes our like the win condition right there like super easy. So I don't know. Could have just been the Steve factor a part of our party. Where's the chefs? We do stacked one place, no ogre spam the spawns, everything died instantly. Yeah, that's what it is. Is it like that's exactly what it is. That's how you're able to get it to go even further and even faster. But like just saying it's even find the right yeah, no, that's what I mean is like like I don't understand what the meta build could be, because our current meta build for a lot of these grinds, by the way, unironically for this community, is just have Steve. Like as funny as that sounds, our meta builds are unironically just have Steve. That's it. That's our meta build. It's just as long as you have Steve, you're good. Outside of that, I don't know. Because he's usually able to solo everything on his own relatively easily. Like even for Cascades, I don't run Cascades without Steve because he has this method for almost guaranteeing like he has this method for almost guaranteeing arcanes like 5 every 2 minutes kind of thing. Which is, I know it sounds crazy, but like you can actually make a shit ton of arcanes out of the Steel Path version of Cascades. The problem is that if I don't know how he does it to this day. Like I know that he's explained it to me, and I know that he's like said it to me a few times. I just don't know how it works. Even to this day, I can't understand it. So it's one of those things where it's like there's just certain things that he does that just functions, and I don't know what he does. It's just magic. So like this is one of those ones where there's a pretty good chance that the build that we had specifically was just succeeding the way that it was because Steve was a part of the party. Unironically. Though that also, the builds that you might be seeing, by the way, might also just be for clearing the extra enemies and stuff. Because like as it stands, like it genuinely is one of those things where like I genuinely don't even know what Mirage would be doing there. Like Mirage's main kit set does not function for arbitrations, like at all. Let alone Volt, because Volt requires using his abilities and stuff, and they don't work for the drones. Unless the Volt is there just for the speed, then why would you have a Wisp? Because the Wisp themselves is there for the reload speed and movement speed. So like, what's the combination there? Why would you have 3 Warframes that all stack on top of each other, then also don't do anything towards the arbitration drones? Like you could argue the Mirage's 4th, but Mirage's 4th doesn't really do anything either. Unless you're priming a bunch of the enemies, which even then it doesn't do anything because, well, you can't prime the drones, like at all. So it's another one of like where I'm trying to figure out the, god damn it. I'm trying to figure out the thought process here, and it's just, it does not make any sense. Like straight up. It just doesn't make any sense for those builds to be set up like that. Yeah. It's Mirage with Ogress, but like, why would you want to run Mirage with Ogress though? That doesn't make any sense because Mirage can't even buff the Ogress. Yeah, why wouldn't you just run the whatchamacallit here? Why wouldn't you just run Saren then instead? Because Saren can directly buff the Ogress. Or am I just missing something there? Because like Eclipse? Maybe? But Eclipse wouldn't matter though, because if you build the Ogress or any of the Kubo weapons decently enough, you can go to Steel Path, like level cap, relatively easily. So it's one of those things where like I don't quite understand why you would want to go through and use Eclipse for that, because you can't double or triple dip on Eclipse. You can only use it once, so that doesn't make any sense. The reason why I mentioned Saren is because you can double, triple, and quadruple dip on her bonuses. That's how my Saren Sobek works and why it's so good, is because it genuinely just it basically infinitely dips on its different weapons and like different buffs that I put onto it. That's why I also use Nourish, is because the buff and the dipping on the damage for Nourish specifically through Sobek is actually a lot better than it is for using like Zada's Whisper and stuff. I know some people will say that Zada's Whisper is like considerably better due to damage numbers and stuff, but from what I've been seeing, it's actually better to use Nourish than it is to use Zada's Whisper. due to the consistency of the double dipping. But yeah, and more multi-shot with Mirage is one. Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense though, because you can still do the same thing. And even then, like, that shouldn't be that big of an issue because it's not high enough level to where it matters. Unless specifically speaking, these meta builds aren't meant to go to the higher levels of the game. In which case, if that's the case, that makes more sense. Because like, if they're designed specifically to stay in the lower levels, that makes sense. Because the builds that we use specifically are meant to go straight to level cap. Like every single one of our builds all go to level cap. Everything that I use currently. So it's like, it's one of those ones where maybe that's what it is it's just designed to stay within like what's already there, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. Because honestly, that's my best guess, is that if you're going to be doing builds like that specifically, you'll be not looking to go to level cap. Hey Jekken. And the other part about it too is the reason why I mentioned level cap specifically is because when you're looking at the Sobek's main thing here, 102 in defense, 10 for interception. Both take around an hour. Oh, no, Veno. We have successfully gone way past that before in the past. Way past that. There have been some interestingly long arbitration missions that we've run in the past. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, arbitrations actually are, like, my main source of plat right now. As weird as that sounds. Yeah, but meta usually... Oh, you only go to those. Oh, that's why they're doing it the way that they're doing it. Since you be able to double. Oh, since you used to be able to double. Oh, is that why they're... Okay, so yeah, there is a limit to how high the level is then. If they're going to be not going any higher, then yeah, that would explain the exact, I guess the build specifically for that. Because the arbitration, meta builds that we use are not designed to stay at lower levels. In fact, they actually work worse the lower the level of the enemies than they do normally. Which I know is weird to say, but like a good chunk of the enemies that we actually have to deal with, and like the way that my builds work specifically, actually perform worse at lower levels than they do at higher levels. It's a special time, to say the least. It's an experience. But if you Jade pre-buff, I should be fine way more. Oh, do you mean like using Jade's specific... Oh, is it where you have Jade join and then leave at the first beginning part of the mission? Do you know if using the defense target, like forcing defense targets to get stuck and stuff, is considered meta still? Because like I know that I use that specifically for what I'm doing. Pre-buff, the lower quality level of enemies, the worse the performance is. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Pre-buff modes and... Oh, okay. Am I using... What guide are you talking about? We don't use guides. Or at least I don't personally use guides for it, because like there's no... We don't use guides specifically. Or at least I don't use them. My guide is listening to Steve. That's my guide. Steve, Kelshi, and Nowski, whenever he's around, are my guides usually when it comes to... how to do a lot of these meta grinds, because they usually go through and explain these to me. Oh, you're asking Veno. Oh, yeah. That works. Ba-da-ba. Anchoring defense target is still meta. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Because there's a couple interception missions that are in, specifically speaking, inside of Corpus missions, by the way, where you can get rid of the fail condition completely. So if you want to, you can just sit there and exist. Now, whether or not DE intends for that to be the case, I'll let DE answer that one. But yeah, when it comes down to it, yeah, removing the lose condition for a lot of these missions is so nice, I'm not gonna lie. Because this means, I was following, friends, but use builds from, RB. Okay. I know that there's an arbitration Discord, like there used to be like an arbitration metas Discord that people would like go through and do meta stuff, but I know that one died recently. Or like died a while back and people just like, it just stopped working or like stopped having people active in it. Which I know is kind of weird to say, but like from what I've heard, it's actually doing pretty bad. I don't know about any other places though for the arbitration builds. Oh, the owner got banned. What? How in the fuck did the owner get banned? What? Huh? How do you get banned from Discord? That shit's like impossible. Like you have to do some heinous shit to get banned from Discord. What the fuck? Oh, there's a new Discord for it. Okay, got you. But like that's crazy. I didn't realize that the oh, that explains why it died though. Oh, they got banned from Warframe. How did it get banned from Warframe though? Warframe rarely bans people for like any reasons whatsoever. Is there like a like were they glitching or something, or like were they using glitches to actively do arbitrations better or something, or third-party apps that would do it. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, to be fair, I use them too, but that's a Leica frame, and I only use a Leica frame. Anything outside of that, I don't use. But then again, a lot of people tend to not realize that a Leica frame is relatively okay to use. But DE also hasn't gone through and explained anything past that. Like they haven't actually put any statement saying like, oh yeah, it's fine to use and whatnot, because they have an internal anti-cheat system that could potentially flag it eventually. God damn it, I'm not gonna get this. I'm not gonna get that one either. No, thank you. There you go. Got it. I'm happy now. Alright, just wanted to get that one. Glad to have to join Discord with dumb name just to get Vita sessions, or to get more Vita sessions. I mean, to be fair, you don't necessarily have to join Discord to get more Vita sessions, because Vita sessions specifically, the grinds for them specifically aren't too difficult. It's relatively chill. Like you can kind of just sit there and exist. Hold on. Where's our chefs? Come on. I do want to, after I get this mod though, I do want to show you guys the reason why Sobek is, or Sobek Saren and Cyto 9 are known as being like the best warframes for it, specifically, is because of, well, the explosion that comes from Sobek, the acid shells, can actually stack onto the drones, from drone to drone. So you actually don't need to worry about the drones being like buffing each other and giving themselves immunity and stuff. You can actually get the explosions to bounce between drones. It's actually really cool. You don't really see it in mission unless you're absolutely like eagle-eyed and you're watching it every 2 fucking seconds. But like, yeah, no, it's really cool. My Necros is killing RB drones? Wait, what do you mean by your Necros? Like, what are you... Hold on, are you using Necros' abilities, or... Because there shouldn't be any warframes that can use their abilities against RB drones. Though, keep in mind that Necros does not... Yes! Okay, we got it! Holy shit. There's the last mission, or there's the last mod for that. Alright, there you go. That's out of the way. But yeah, Necros does not actually duplicate the amount of, they just keep kind of blown up. Yeah, the other part about though is you gotta remember that Necros cannot give you extra drops for the arbitration drones, since the arbitrations drones don't work that way. Which is unfortunate. We're not done demos. We're still 1 away, by the way. We are not done demos. We have 1 mod left in demos. 1. So, welcome to future stuff, I guess? That we can go do in the future. Here, hold on. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Here. Did you hear me with the freaking... Oh, you did. Okay. Oh god, you're hitting me with code. Rick! This is not the time for code, my guy. This is not the time for code. We can talk about it later, though. Where's that? That's not the right dude. That's not the right dude. Alright, there you go. This is the right one. Just gonna, like... do that. So I could actually see it in, like, on my desk and stuff. Speech. Arbitration drones, 20 of you fuckers. Throw you into here. It doesn't matter if it's steel path, regular path, or whatever. Because, guess what? They all fucking die the same. This is why. Hold on. There we go. It bounces between drones, so they actually all die. I know that didn't look as the most strong showing for that, but yes, that's why they like Sobek. It's because they don't need to worry about the drones like surviving or anything like that. It bounces between them, and when there's a bunch of enemies around and those explosions are going between the enemies and stuff, it's peachy. Like, really effective. Hold on, where's our other one? So what we're gonna want to go do is we're gonna go on and look at our mods really quick. Mod. All of our mods. Okay, so we're down to 2 left. One of them is going to be a Cambion Drift Bounty. The other one is going to be from Campfire, which is a Tenokai mod. This one specifically might actually be a bit of a pain in the ass to go and grab. The Cambion Drift Bounty is the spring-loaded chamber we are going to have to go into the next rotation for. Yeah, I can also run electric Sobek, so electric pop kills them. Yeah, we used to. I used to run electric Sobek, but With the amount of kills that you're already getting and the amount of explosions happening already across the entire map, actually, I stand corrected. I do actually run an electric Sobek. There you go. But yeah, when it comes down to it, it's one of those things where like the overall like inline shenanigans for this, it just works really, really well, regardless. Just because of how many enemies are exploding and dying constantly. It's so good. So fucking good, man. Little first Sobek, acid shells. Yeah, it's for the main enemy though. It's for the first one, and then you can have them jump between enemies a little bit. It's for the first one. Ooh, actually, you know what we should do? I should go check my freaking standing for these guys. I'm almost done. I'm almost done fucking Red Veil. It's gonna take forever, but we're almost there. We're almost fucking Bloodforge. Throw that into here. Look at how many freaking mods we still have left. But you buff with Roar, Vauban pads, and yeah, but I don't think that matters though, like at all. Specifically for this, specifically for this, I don't think it matters. Ultimately speaking. Like if we're gonna be going through and taking a look at all of it, I don't think that ultimately like the buffs themselves don't help. Because the damage that we're already doing is enough to kill level cap. Like this build specifically for my Siren is able to go in one tap level cap. The whole like issue where like they take a hit and then need to get hit again, that is primarily just because they're shields. Outside of that, they can just fucking explode. There isn't much issue. So I'm not entirely sure what the problem is. Like they're buffing is not necessarily useless per se, but it's just not worth it. Well, I think I can make the Wisp build. Seems easy enough. Yeah, the Wisp build isn't difficult at all. Like none of the builds are difficult to do. Just ignore the constant Omniforma nutcase shenanigans that I do. That has nothing to do with any of this. Just ignore all of that. Every bit of it. But outside of that, we're good to go. Oh, hey, buddy. But nice if Rifle's got new primed elemental. Yeah, but also at the same time, like, we're probably not gonna get any more primed mods for a while, Kelshi. That's primarily what the issues are. Disruption? Oh, cool. We could actually do some disruption here. What's our defense target again? Like defense missions? Oh, it's an Axie. Nice. You know what? Let's just like go run that Axie. That's infestation. Or is that Eris? You? Shit. Defense. Oh god. Okay. That's gonna suck. Check if there's any alchemy fissures. I mean, I can. Response on that is... Hold up. Give me a second. Alchemy. Disruption, defense, excavation, defense. Yeah, nothing. Alright, there's no alchemy fissures. Negative. Yeah, I can just see it over here. That's fine. What? Yeah, alchemy is omni fissures, yeah. I just have a thingy on the side here so I can see all the fissures and stuff, which is why I have this here. I fucking love my fissures. They're great. They're awesome. Absolutely fantastic. I do want to go through and see if I can set up the rest of this. Okay, these are all listed. You're done with Arcane Pistolator? Nice. It's good to see. You know what you can do now? Sell it for... I actually don't know how much you could sell it for, but yeah, you could start selling it if you wanted to. Mobile defense. Was that a steel path mission? That was a defense? Yeah, I think that was. I think that might have actually been a steel path defense mission. Not that it matters, but there's void float over here. Defense. Yeah, there's defense arbitrations over here. Lith, Mesto. You know what? We just run some Mesto stuff on Green here. Is that Saturn? Helen? I feel like Helen's the one that I fucking hate with a passion. Yeah, I feel like Helen's the one that I hate with a passion. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Pretty sure. Yeah, no, being done with the Arcanes. Yeah, Helen. Isn't that the one that has like the 3 different fucking Oh, was it? Oh. I thought Helen was the one that was the I thought Helen was the one that was the 3 different levels for defense. Oh, it's this mission. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that's like minor issues. Oh, we can just sit here and just... Oh. Alright, cool. Ah, crap. Brought the wrong warframe. Whoops. My bad. Oh, that's right, because I was thinking about doing nightmare missions. Whoops. I need to go figure out which nightmare missions I gotta do. Oh, I guess. Because the main thing is I'm thinking about which, like getting the mods for through nightmares and stuff, and it's gonna suck ass to say the least. Sabo, extreme, defense. There's a defense right here. Nightmare, death detonation mode. I could double up on that if I wanted to. Capture, defense. Yeah, that should be fun. Mercury or Mars? Mercury or Mars. Okay, got you. I'm just gonna do all of them just because might as well do all of them. You do Wisp. You need Nidus, Spectre. Vobon needs Digit. Wait, why though? That seems almost overkill. Like, that seems genuinely overkill though, because like at this point we're looking at a point where like you could probably do the entire thing on your own. Yeah, we're just doing all of them. Well, yeah. Well, I'm doing all of the different, all of them anyways, because might as well just go grab them as like an extra. Because I know that there is going to be one of these ones where we are going to have to go grab every single one of our corrupted mods as well. I know I already have a couple of them, but it would be nice to get them all, like as many like extras as we can. Just so we can, if we can use extras and stuff, we can just help others get them as well. Well, shouldn't be too bad. Look at all. Ooh, no energy. Nice. Because it can't trigger on infestation missions. Wait, can you not? Oh shit. I thought you could. I guess we're just getting hit with the we're just toast. Though I don't think there is there no freaking rescue missions on infestation missions? Because I don't think there is. Unless there is, in which case GG's I guess. Meow. No. Give us a mod! Woo! Drifting contact. What's that so far? Drifting contact. What do you sell for? 3 plat. Nothing. Infected clip we don't need to worry about because that's actually one of the ones that sells for a shit ton as well. Actually, hold on. We're gonna go disable our steel path before we forget that we're on steel path again. Assassination. On Saturn? Which one is this one? I have no idea which one this one is again. Infested rescue that isn't an infested corpus ship tile. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, it's Sargus Ruck, the guy that doesn't exist. Forgot about that. This guy. It's this guy, the guy that I didn't know existed in the game until somebody actually told me that he actually was a boss. It was my bad. My bad entirely. Da 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 da. No, I would say that nightmare mission grinding is actually bad, but like honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It could be worse, honestly. Ultimately speaking. Oh, it's you! Hi, Sargus Rock. I see you. How about you die today? I feel like you should not exist today. You are also taking 0 damage. This is not ideal. Oh, because you need to get hit over there. Okay, I see. Yeah, fair enough. GG's, I guess. Actually, why don't I just use those? Why don't I just use the thing that's designed for killing bosses? Hold up. Spend 95% of their fight invincible. Oh, yeah. Ayo! Hey, Pika. Shoot the open blue parts. Yeah. No, it's like minor issues. Minor problems. There you go. To be fair, I have my weapon like straight up goes through and just instantly destroys these fuckers. Like within seconds, it's great. It's absolutely amazing. Yo, you frick fracker. Could you like pop open for like 2 seconds and show your... Okay, no, you're still 95%. Still doing your invincibility stuff. It's no, actually, what the fuck? It's no, break open. Okay, guys, if you're gonna be doing conservation grinding, just be fair warned, the conservation grind is gonna suck ass for anybody who's not aware of it. A lot of it is really fucking annoying. Like, a lot of it is super fucking annoying. But yeah, it's good that you managed to finish off the conservation grind, because holy shit, man. I do not have the patience to do that again. We're not gonna be touching that ever again. I refuse to. Borrow? Wait, what do you mean by borrow? Barrow's not on Earth right now. He's gone. Good. Pika, I know that you exist, but I have no idea how long it's been since the last time you were here, homie. Like, genuinely speaking. So maybe like years? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you, but I'm doing fine. Hold on. Where's the bad time actually even? Where's our chefs here? He was? Oh, no, it glitched. So the glitch that you got for that is, it's a glitch. It wasn't meant to happen. Barrow is not here actually, like at all. Like Barrow is one of those ones where Barrow doesn't actually exist though, right now. That was a glitch that they accidentally sent out a extra message about Barrow and stuff. Dude, could you just die please? Holy shit, my guy. Could you just like not exist please? There we go. Holy crap, man. If only I could like bypass that. I know that I know how to bypass. Is there a way to bypass? I don't think there's a way that we can. Oh, so it has been like a year. All right, there you go. There you go. So yes, it has been a while. Bro, being Space Ninja. Yeah, Bro was just being a Space Ninja. Don't worry. They're just like, they're just existing in spirit. It's fine. Rending strike. 3. Damn. It's unfortunate. Oh, hi, Barrow. Oh, that's not Barrow. That is me getting a mark to die. Just the murder. Bypass the firelocks might be possible. True, but if that's bypassing the invulnerability stages, I don't know if it's TOS friendly. And I'd rather not play that kind of game here. Like, genuinely speaking, I really don't want to end up running the risk of having to deal with that. No shield mode. Oh my god, these have no shields. Okay, so we need to go do, is this done in, Kuba Fortress, Lua, Europa, Mars, Phobos, Mercury, Uranus, Void, Neptune, Venus, Pluto, Sedna, Eris, Earth. Earth. Yes, I think I need to do Earth. Only do it in, I got no idea, Cry. I just know that I'm missing nightmare mods, and after that I've got nothing outside of that, so I really don't know. We should probably go figure out which ones I'm actually missing first before I start running in like every nightmare mod. Hammer shot, I know I'm missing. I'm missing hammer shot. Probably only hammer shot, really? Oh god, if hammer shot's related to the one that we have to do that's like... If hammer shot is needed to go through and do that frickin' spy shenanigans, I swear to fuck, man. No, I think I have Blaze. I don't think I have Shred, though. Let's check those. If you guys can give me a list of all of them, I'll check which ones I have and which ones I don't.
I need access to a terminal.
Because I genuinely am kind of curious which ones I'm missing, which ones I'm not. Oh, I switched my weapons. Whoops, my bad. There we go. Where did our shufflers go? We're doing good, Peterson. Just working on our mods. We're getting down to the point where like in the last like 100 or 200 mods left in the game to grab. We're getting close. We're almost there. The problem is that, oh god, there's some of these that are gonna take like a few hours to get, minimum. Because like it's gonna be a while before we can actually go through and actually get this stuff here. Nightmare alert back or mod table rebalance. Honestly, the mod table rebalance would be better. The alerts themselves would be minor. I just want the mod table rebalance to be a thing because that way we can actually go through and figure out exactly what's going to happen and have an easier time getting the mods as well. No, Peterson, I am done with the game. The only reason I'm doing this right now is because it's pretty much the only thing left for me to do. Is this and Arcanes? That's like the last thing outside of Codex, but I'm not touching the Codex. Genuinely speaking, I'm good. We're not touching the Codex, guys. That's not going to be added to our list of things that I want to touch. Nah, I'm good. Nightmare missions can give an alternate Nightwave credit. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be actually really cool, actually. That way you actually have a guaranteed pity for the Nightwave mods. Or Nightmare. That would actually work really well in terms of being able to go through and actually get the pity done for them. Because otherwise you'd be here just for how long exactly would you be waiting? In some cases this could take forever. Like absolutely fucking like years. Yeah, it could take forever. There's some of these that like I genuinely do not think I'll be able to get without actually buying without plat. It was Scorch? What? What do you mean missing Scorch? Hold on, I need the actual, okay, hold on. Can you guys give me like an actual list first? Like a list of all of the nightmare mods that we have, that we need. Because that would actually be a really good idea. Talk to you later, Bitter. Also, don't tell when you're gonna leave, because that's a bad idea, especially on the YouTube side, my guy. That's like telling people to cause chaos and problems. Don't do that. Shh. Please, don't say when you're gonna leave, because the YouTube side is absolute hell. Like, complete chaos. I've actually been considering turning off the YouTube side chat entirely. Just because of how, like, inappropriate people have been over on the YouTube side. It's been, like, really, really bad. Heat and ice hybrids are spies, toxin, hybrids. Before, what? Yeah, it's been, like, the YouTube side of chat has been, yeah. Almost worse than when I used to teach elementary school students. Almost. Almost. Like, straight up. Like, back when I used to teach kindergartners, it was actually less annoying than it was, like, dealing with a lot of the YouTube side of chat and stuff. No words can describe it, pretty much, yes. Like, we've had people walking in, first-time chatter saying, show me your tits, or other things like that. It's like, how is it that YouTube is less well-behaved than fucking Twitch? Like, how in the fuck are you managing to be less well-behaved than Twitch? That's actually kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Like, genuinely. Yeah, but that's also one of those things where it's like, how in the fuck? Man, it's not hard to be well-behaved, or at least be somewhat respectable. People just can't do it, I guess. Is that sunlight? Yeah, that's sunlight. Alright. Strange. There you go. Working our way around. But yes, I've been considering turning it off, the chats for the YouTube side, for the streams and stuff. Just so I can not have to deal with that bullshit. Considering. Not that it's gonna actually happen, I don't think, at least. Oh, currently there's nobody typing. Because YouTube also shows you who's watching, and if there's a moderator in chat, people won't actually say anything. That's also why I tell you guys, like those who are in staff, not to say when you're gonna leave. Because if you tell and announce, hey, I'm the only moderator here, I'm leaving, have fun everyone. That's like being like, sorry, I'm leaving the button for a nuclear weapon in the center of this room. Better not touch it. Pretty much when it comes to online shit, please don't actually tell me when you're gonna leave. Like, I understand that you guys want to be friendly and stuff, and I do appreciate that for those who are part of staff, but I'd really appreciate it if you guys did not say anything if you guys are gonna leave. Because that shit will cause and invite a lot of problems.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yeah. Oh, Ice Storm. Nice. Ice Storm is here. Even then, it's probably best not to say anything, because then that also invites causing problems for the other person that's here watching chat, so it's just best not to say anything. If you need to step away, follow Rick's example. He doesn't say anything. He just disappears. It's like moderation 101. Where is our chefs here? Okay, so what's the list of the what's the list of all the where's the list of all the thingies? Where's a list of all the thingies? Okay, so we have all of our gold mods here. Okay, I am missing Blaze. We know that we're missing Blaze is one of them. Okay, so we're missing Blaze. New Loca, drop sources, Hound. This is gonna be a Hound mod, but we can worry about that later. New Loca, Red Veil, Nightwave. Okay, Nightwave we can grab later at some point. Battlecrowns we can grab later. Nightmare, so that's Blaze. New Loca. Really? Huh, didn't realize that was from the Kuva Fortress. Alright, cool. Cambuyer, Samaras, Red Veil, Cambire, Salus, Red Veil, New Loka, Red Veil. Oh no. If I want to get fulmination, I'm gonna have to go fucking. Oh no. Shit. We're gonna have to go do the Emulous mission if we're gonna want to get that one. Oh, that's gonna suck ass. That's gonna suck so much to go through and do that. Okay, Kome Shrine. That's not right? Then I have no idea. A lot of these have been actually been wrong, except for like the very, very specific ones that have been kind of weird. Orvelis bounties on both of these? Okay, we're gonna need to go do more Orvelis bounties apparently. Okay, Nightwave is also here. Red Veil, Parent Sequence, Steel Meridian, Overpressure, which I'm assuming this is from the EF5. Okay, that's from a very specific augment mod. Parent Sequence, New Loka, Drifter bounties. Wait, which am I only missing one of them? Am I only missing a singular fucking Nightmare mod? There's no way. Yeah, I think I'm only missing one singular Nightmare mod. And that's Blaze. Yeah, I think it's Blaze. I think Blaze is the only one I'm missing. Venkid stuff I can go do actually really quick just to get those out of the way. Yeah, I'm just missing Blaze. That's it. I have every other one of the mods. It's just Blaze. Oh, Fulmination can drop from Circuit too. Alright, cool. Nakak or Blakestar. I've already gotten all the mods from Nakak, so it's gotta be Blakestar then. If it's not Nakak, then it is Blakestar. Because I've already gotten all the mods from her. Okay. You... Circuit, regular circuits. There you go. We got you over here. Gale Kick. I don't know if I have that one. Shotgun Barrage, Mesa's Waltz. Ammo stock, shotgun. So I need to Gale Kick and Mesa's Waltz. I know that I have Mesa's Waltz. I just don't know about Gale Kick. Hold on. No, but I could also have a mod there that I do need as well. Separately. Gale. Dawn? I don't have Gale Kick. Oh, cool. Another mod that we can go get really quick. There you go. Add that to the list of mods that I can go and grab. So I guess we're gonna go do some Teferi. There you go. That works. Begin! Oh, I was just popping by to say, yeah, you're good, Pika. Go do your thing, man. Go do your thing. Oh my god. We have way too many of these that we have to actually go through and do. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna grab my Titania for this, because might as well just use my Titania for this. Nearby enemies are affected by cold status. That's okay over here. Then that should be fine over here. I literally do not need to care about these weapons. I can just go for it. There you go. And that should be fine. Yeah. Oh my god, I got a Titania and a Cyclone? Damn. Meow. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hello, hey over there. I was thinking. Oh shit. What was the round on that? I think it's like 6. I think I need to get to round 6 on this actually, so it should be fine. Should be okay. I think we just need to get 6 and then we should be fine. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it should be just round 6 or whatever it is. Whatever it comes down to being. Though it is universal though, right? The drops for Deviri are universal for everybody. I think, right? Right? Potentially. I could be mistaken there, but I'm pretty sure that's the case, right? While sliding, deal that. No finishers, deal that. Jumping height, deal 10% damage for nearby enemies. Yeah. There you go. We're now dealing blast. Blast damage. Adding that to our list of shenanigans. Also, by the way, can we not bring our pets through into Deviri? I'm getting adhesive blast for level 4. What? No? Then why do we have a decent... that's unfortunate. Because I was thinking about, like, why do we actually have, like, a decent pickup range? But I guess, that's just more so in the sense of, like, they just decided that they just want to give us, like, an innate pickup range for it. Which is honestly fine. That's good. It's really, really good to see. Actually, why am I doing this? I could just do... Welcome to having an absolute cracked operator. Do you know how much it costs to remove the fur? Remove the fur from the undercroft? Wait, what are you talking about? I had no idea what you're talking about, I'm sorry to say. You're talking about something entirely unrelated to this, I'm sorry to say, Crescent. Yeah, sorry, homie. I'm like Warframe coded very far and almost too far to a degree that my brain will only see Warframe in everything, pretty much at this point. It's Warframe. We're doing our Warframe. Alright, there you go. Okay, max rig. Oh, there you go. Pixies are done. 3 mods before gold. 3 mods before gold. What about iron, diamond? What? Oh, no. We're done all of them. Like, we're pretty much done every mod in the game except for our gold mods. We're so fucking close to getting to the point where we have no— well, actually, now we're down to 2, not 3. But yeah. We're getting to the point now where we're getting to the last bits here. Hotel-based humor? I've never been in a hotel. Well, no, I don't know. It's been like decades since the last time I touched a hotel, actually, for that matter. It's also been a while since I touched Minecraft. I'm sorry, guys. It's like, I am so sorry. Brain is like entirely focused on what we're doing right now. Though I do not mind going through— the problem is that we're doing this for 1 mod. I don't know how to feel with that. Whatever, let's just hope that we can get this done. Get this out of the way. Just really wish survival wasn't a thing in this, because holy crap, survival like slows us down so much, man. Slows us down so much. Okay, so when we're looking at the actual, like, I'm down to only 1 nightmare mod left. And how hard is Blaze to get? Because if Blaze is one of the more difficult mods to get in the game, we're gonna suffer here. Wiki Blaze. What is Blaze's thing here? Blaze. Okay, drop locations, nightmare mod missions, Blaze tier 1, easy missions, which is on Earth, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. It's a 1% drop? Oh my god. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I apparently already have Hammer Shot, which is weird as shit, but yeah. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. I should not have Hammer Shot. But, okay, whatever, I guess. We're doing our shenanigans. So I'm trying to get it them without the alerts. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's also the thing of like, I don't think they'll ever bring back the alerts though, just because, well, there is a plat market for selling these mods. If you do end up going through and actually grinding them out and stuff, there is actually a flat market for it, so. They have once, actually. Oh shit, it's pretty cool. So maybe there's hope? Maybe? But we're also down to like 1 mod left in the nightmare mission, so like, I don't know. I really don't know. These doesn't make decisions based on player market. Do they not? I thought they did. Like, at least in terms of like the actual platinum market. I thought they would have made decisions based on that at least a little bit. Because like that seems like something that you'd have to at least pay attention to a little bit, right? To make sure that things don't end up like exploding. Though I could be mistaken. I could be very, very mistaken. Why would they care? Because that's their in-game market. If the market breaks, then the internal game systems will also break as well. The market itself is something that directly correlates and corresponds to how the in-game market does function as well. So it's like one of those ones where I just wouldn't really— I wouldn't put it past them to where they at least consider it as a part of some of their decisions at least. They might not make their decisions purely on it, but they will definitely consider it at least. Much like it's something similar to like how they do it in from your critical— game resistance. Okay, there you go. No, they're game market fueled by cosmetics and consumables. Prime access. What? That's where they most of their money probably. Not to mention their forma, but also the reason why I mentioned that they'd probably pay attention to at least a part of their player market is because it does actually affect how people spend their plat, like heavily. That's also one of those ones where you do have to be a little bit careful. It also encourages people to play different modes within the game as well. So it is one of those things where if they do want to manipulate who's doing what and making it so that things are a lot more played than other things, then they'd want to go through and actually change how different, like the drop rates of different items and stuff. It's just one of those things that you do consider as a developer, even if it isn't something that we ourselves, like we us as players would consider. It is something that they probably do consider and what they talk about and what they're going to implement next within the game. They also do it for the they do also do it for the newer releases as well, most likely. Grand Slam and Power Strike boost attack speed, drop food. Heavy attacks. I guess we could just do that. I cared about the they'd rebalance nightmare missions too. Well, see, here's the thing, is that they probably don't really mind that specifically. It's one of those things where when they're releasing content, they do actually pay attention to it, but it's likely that they're not going to go through and like rework most other things behind the scenes. Like ignoring the player market, at least in Warframe specifically, considering how much it is a driving force within a lot of how players do their stuff, would be like taking a shotgun to the stomach, like having somebody come over with a shotgun, blowing your stomach out, and then just ignoring it because you're bleeding out. Like, as a game developer, that would be one of the stupidest things to do possible, is to ignore any kind of thing involving a player market. Because if you ignore that, then your game could completely fuck itself in any capacity. You can see that a lot in Minecraft servers, actually, as a really good example of that, is if you ignore your in-game market, player market specifically, for in-game like Minecraft servers and stuff, you can completely destroy the entire server through just having a fucked market and stuff. Isn't run on bot plat outside of those buying from access. Well, yeah. But also the other side of things, Kelshi, is it's something that they do have to consider. Regardless if it's bot plat or not, they do have to consider it. Like, genuinely speaking, that is something you have to consider for making sure the game can last longer than it currently is. And ignoring it is just a stupid-ass decision. Like, and I'm well aware that DE at least has the confidence to know that that's something that they do have to pay attention to. It's a word, if it's a word, well, you can only use it in the market. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware. And the entire market is basically run off of bot plat for the most part. Do you have any idea how many people I trade with that are people that are like at like rank 2, maybe even 3, and they go through and like have like super low ranks, like MRs and stuff? No, I'm talking player market, homie. I'm talking player market here. I'm not talking in-game market. If we're talking the market, that's a completely different thing. That shit is a different story entirely. No, I'm talking about the player market, because if you ignore the player market as a developer, you're basically gonna fuck your own game over. It's the same thing as if you ignore the moderation for your game and or online service that you have. That'll also destroy the that'll also destroy whatever service you're trying to provide as well. It's one of those things where like moderation and monitoring in-game markets and stuff is actually a really, really important part of game development, especially for multiplayer games. Shots doing an extra hit with corrosive. Yeah, I'll take that. Can only be used. Game market is, well, yeah, no, I know that, but how often do you like actually see people get awarded plat? Like, that's not something that they do consistently anymore outside of streams, and that's not a very consistent thing either, even in the stream, even in streams and stuff. Like, they went through and stopped doing that a while back. Like, they used to have a thing where people could get awarded plat for reporting bugs and stuff. Then they found out that people were just reporting so many bugs that they just couldn't do it too much. Then you're very much an outlier, Kelshi. This is one of those ones where you very much are an outlier if that's the case. Because out of the entirety of, like, Warframe community, that's, like, not a very consistent thing. But yeah, that's not a consistent thing, Kelshi. I didn't buy any. Been trading heavily recently, and about through my account. Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. That's because trading in itself is a like pivotal part of Warframe. If you don't trade within Warframe, there's a very, very good chance that you won't be able to go through and actually make anything, or you won't be able to get within the later levels of Warframe, because it's just required for the higher levels of stuff. Ignore Steve. Steve is a whole beast in his own right. He doesn't do trading for the most part. Just ignore him. He's an outlier. Like we're talking like he can be considered a statistical anomaly at this point. So ignore Steve. But like when it comes to other stuff, like for the average player, you do actually have to go through and do trading, because if you don't, you won't be able to get to the higher levels of stuff. Not without an extreme amount of effort, and most players don't have the time for that, unfortunately. But yes, that's also why I'm saying that the player market is something that drives the players' community, because currently, as it stands, one of the main reasons why I do what I do is for plat. And that's the case for the majority of players that are at our point, is that we just basically grind plat. That's the end game. Like, I know that a lot of people say like, oh yeah, it's helping new players, going through and actually help like doing cosmetics and like all this other stuff. No, no, no. The true end game is trading. And I can say that for certain, considering how many people that I know of that are at the end game that also do all trader. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's because you're using fucking TradeCat, Kelshi. Use the Warframe market. The Warframe market will just work better for you in almost every capacity. I say this as somebody who uses the Warframe market for all of my trading. And I've made something like 8,000 plat off of the Warframe market, and I'm still consistently making even more as time goes on. Like, it's genuinely one of those ones where, like, while I do understand that, like, trading sucks when you're dealing with the open parties and open chats and stuff, because you're in the public open chats. That's why. If you're using Warframe market, it actually works really well outside of that. Same with selling ribbons, by the way. Yeah, trade chat. Yeah, no, like, don't fucking touch trade chat. Unless you're selling specifically ribbons, do not touch trade chat. That's it. And even then, don't worry about it. Use Warframe Marketplace. It works a lot better. District cooldown. Rolling deal 6%. Like, if... Genuinely speaking, at this point, if trading wasn't as big of a thing in Warframe as it currently is, we wouldn't have something called Warframe trade, like the Warframe market. That wouldn't exist. If it weren't for as large as it is currently. Like, it's basically like one of the main driving forces of Warframe is the market. And that's the case for any MMO, or multiplayer game for that matter. Use it expecting to not get anything if trade chat, yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, trade chat's just, it's one of those ones where like I would recommend using it, but only for ribbons. Outside of that, don't touch it. It's not really worth it. Yeah, Warframe Market on. Well, this right here is a tool that I use to go through and do trading. It lets me go through and manage all of my items in my inventory and then list them on the Warframe Market and get all of my trades and stuff going. So I actually don't have to worry about the whole issue of going into the Warframe Market, listing everything, going by the menus and everything else like that. It does everything for me automatically. It's actually really nice, and that's why I do trading the way that I do, is because it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, Warframe Market in itself is not that bad. What? Don't use it for rivet? What are you talking about, Kelshi? You can, if you know what you're doing though, you can sell it for like 100 to 200 more plat on top of what you already have. Don't buy them, sell them there. Don't buy them there, sell them there. Oh, you do, oh yeah, that would be why. Yeah, if you're pulling that off, then yeah, that would exactly be why. Also, I'm gonna go do something really fucking stupid really quick. Let me go set something up right here. Notifications. Come here, Overwolf, come here. Overwolf on normal. Oh, it just still shows up. All right, cool, we're good. Because I thought I had turned off my notifications a while back. I just want to make sure that we're good. You know what? That's called. That's what we call good marketing. If you can sell it for more than, okay. You guys gotta remember, I have like the most unethical fucking trading methods in any game. When it comes to games specifically. It's the only place I can commit moral crimes without actually carrying. In the real world, I won't do that. But in games, if I can commit a moral crime specifically to make more platinum, I will 100% will. And I do not give a shit. And that's one of those ones where it's like only in gaming will I ever do that. But outside of that, in like the real world, I refuse to, because like I don't want to do that to other people in the real world. But in gaming though, you bet your ass I'm going to be putting things at a lot more than what they're selling for, because I want to make my plat. Give it to me. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I'll do anything for plat. Like, no joke. In this game, it's like one of those things where plat is, yeah, I need that plat. Give it out. Give it here. Hand it over. I need my plat. Where the fuck is the last one? Where's the last star? There's one more star that I'm trying to find, but I can't find it. You over here? No. You down here somewhere? Hiding over here? Like, hiding inside this little room? No? No. What the fuck? Oh, right there. That's why. Yeah. Sorry, I have a... I don't mean, I mean, I don't have, even farm 90% of the stuff to trade. 15%. Yeah, no, it's like, it's not bad. Like, you can do a lot of shit in this game through trading that, like, a lot of peeps probably wouldn't even expect to be possible. It's very much one of those things where, like, while I do understand that, like, trading in itself is something that does suck to do, It's not the end all be all of bullshit. Oh, look at that! I got my Cycron. Nice. Da, da. Da, 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 da. I got lucky. My Cycron will be my thingy. Yellow. Yeah, I was just starting the next one just so we can get this one out of the way faster. Might as well just sit here. But yes, it's one of those things where like I'm not gonna go through and price something at like 1,000 plat over what it already needs to be like priced at, specifically for like that. But I still will try to make a bit more of an increase so I can make at least some extra flat on top of what I'm selling. Because to be fair, this is a game. It's fine. Yeah, the S rank RB I know is up. If Steve isn't gonna join us though, I probably won't run the RB just because like we are running the this right here, and I would actually like to get this out of the way just so we can actually get one more mod down and out of the way. No, how bad would it be if I just tried site so back in public? So if you want to know how bad the public missions are for RBs, especially if you're trying to do any kind of like meta builds, keep in mind you will be doing 99% of the work yourself. It's very rare for there to be like a public mission where you can actually like, yeah. And then you'll be doing solo after like the first 15-ish minutes. About that. That's usually what it is that you'll be looking at that. Yeah. So if you're gonna be doing it, if you're expecting to run it solo and you're fine with running it solo, then yes, do it. But otherwise, no, don't run it. Because you will drive yourself slightly insane from trying to do it solo. There you go. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Last time I did RB it was defense mission. One guy was AFK, and then Dante player used their two, a singular. Yeah, there's a reason why like as much as I do public missions and stuff, and like I'm fine with doing public missions. I only do them under the expectation that I'm gonna do all the work. That's how I do them. Is because otherwise, like, if you go into it expecting others to actually be able to do the work with you, or like to help you with the mission and stuff, just don't expect that. Genuinely speaking. Unfortunately, you can get really lucky sometimes, but that's usually only in Steel Path, usually. And even then, that's if you can find a party in Steel Path. Because a lot of the times, parties in Steel Path are not a feasible thing, unfortunately. And if you went from RB to 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah. No, don't run the next one. Oh, I guess you're going for the extra Craddock. Okay, yeah, I can see that. If you're going for the extra Craddock, it makes sense. Give us this last mission here. Give it to us. The final mission. Come on. 10, 9, 8. Come on, just give it to us. Just let us out of here, man. When are we stuck? You know. Yeah, I know they're assaulting the excavator. I'm over here sitting here, watching it happen. There you go. Extermination. I need the first mod. So it might be the fourth. It might be the fourth. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it might be the fourth one, not the sixth. Because the sixth one would be the final mod, right? I don't think I need the sixth. I mean, we can always leave and check and then go back into it afterwards and just see if that's what our current situation is. Because we can always go and check it after. Could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, we could just go to 6 just in case, honestly. If you want to, we could just go to 6 just in case because make it easier. Which mod is it that you're missing? I cannot remember the name of it. It's one of the two though. It's one of the two. There you go. There's 2 and there's 3. Inflict status effects for sword. Yeah, there you go. Circuit, not really. The circuit is poor in my case. Okay, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, let's just, if we run into another defense mission, let's just leave. Then after the defense mission, we can just like head back in and do it that way. Or just check which ones we have. Or for which one? It's not the Mesa's Waltz. It's the other one. It's the other one that wasn't Mesa's Waltz because I already have Mesa's Waltz. I got that like ages ago back when I built Mesa. Where is our stuffs? But yeah, it's the other one that isn't Mesa's Waltz, which I'm pretty sure is 4, right? No, but that's Mesa's, unless that is also another one of Mesa's augments. Mesa's Waltz is 9th or something. Yeah, because like we don't need Mesa's Waltz. We need the other one. I think it might be natural talent, maybe? Yeah, it might be natural talent. Mayhaps. Potentially. Oh, hi. Yeah, let's leave after this mission and see if we can get you a better thing going. Oh, that's 6. Oh, that's not bad then. Yeah, but let's go leave this mission and see if we can get you a better loadout. Because I can work with just about anything in this game. Minor issues. Oh, wait, no, that's actually an easy one for us to just go through and do. 40 plate's an easy win. Whoops. Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. On kill, gain 50% parkour speed. Nice. Increase our parkour speed. What up? Guaranteed. It's also general 50k speed mod. What? Oh, yeah, but the general 50k speed mod, if that's a silver, we don't need it. We're down to only 2 silver mods in the game that we need. And then after that, we're done every silver mod in the game. We're like really fucking close to grabbing them all. So goddamn close. Problem is that we also want to start working towards getting all the gold mods in the game too, just to make our life a little easier and in the future. Okay, not in there, not in here, not in there. I don't know where the last one is. What the fuck? Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? Last one, where the hell are you? Oh, right here. On kill, 20% chance to... Yeah, there you go, I'll just take that. Until the goalpost is moved again. Wait, what do you mean by until the goalpost is moved again? But, like, do you mean in terms of, like, what we're needing to finish? Or, like, until they add more mods into the game? Because if they add more mods into the game, that's fine. Gives us something else to do. That way we can finish off every mod in the game again. The problem is that we're down to, like, maybe 100 mods left. Actually, I think it might be less than that. Like, we're getting really fucking close to finishing off every mod in the game. Really fucking close. It could be worse. Honestly, it could be so much worse. Imagine that we were starting a brand new account again. That would, it'd be hell, to say the least. It would not be great. Yeah, when they add more mods. I mean, to be fair, adding more mods is going to be not that big of a deal, though, because, like, it would be relatively easy to get. Yeah, mostly time-gated with standing. That's about it. And that's why, like, I'm trying to, like, get all the mods that I can through non-time-gating things. Because, like, at least right now specifically, it'll be a little bit easier. That way we can just, like, go through and farm out pretty much everything without having to worry about the time gates themselves specifically. Now, there are some that are going to be time-gated just because, like, we have to wait for specific rotations. Like, for example, the ones from Cetus and Demos, we have to wait for specific rotations for that. But, like, it's also not too bad per se. Because the rotations themselves could be, like, much worse for, like, what we're trying to do. Like, considerably worse. Oh, there you go. Decide over here. Imagine we had to go through and, like, wait, and, like, we could only get one of the mods every week or something. That would be nuts. That'd be hell. That would be, like, the most annoying fucking thing to do in the game. Right there. I mean, there are some that we can only do, like, once a week, which is, like, the weekly arcanes. But those are arcanes specifically, which can be bypassed a little bit and relatively easily as well. So it's not too bad per se. There we go. Da, da, da. I thought circuit was I thought it was like the same for everybody. I didn't think it was different. I thought it was the same for everybody. Is it not? Because if it's not the same for everybody, then that's kind of weird. Like, really weird. Yeah, let's just leave. Oh, it's per frame. Oh, it's per frame difference. Okay, yeah. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being a thing. Oh, what are we looking at? Alright, cool. That should be fine. Yes, that should be okay over here. Go grab you here. Go and check my circuit now. And then grab you. Because there's ammo shock, which we got out of the way. Neuroptics, shotgun barrage, gale kick. That's what I was looking for. And we're done. That was it. That was my circuit for the week. There you go. We're done gale kick now. I was looking for gale kick. That's what it was. So we're okay there. So that's out of the way. Then we can go grab you. Because there are going to be quite a few that we can go take a look at that are going to just be like here in existence. My god, there's so many fucking... There's so many mods here. Holy shit, man. Like, I knew that there was gonna be a lot of them. I just didn't think there was gonna be that many of them. That makes any sense. New Loca. Oh, I'm gonna have to go grab some stuff from New Loca too. Ah, shit. Yeah, this is gonna be like one of the ones where I'm 100% time gated on a lot of this. Can I just like... No. I can't do that. Okay, so Blaze is gonna be one of them. So we're looking for Blaze, which is this one here, which is a 1% drop chance from... Fuck me, okay. Which is gonna be from... Earth, Venus, Mercury, and Mars. Different for me. I got rifle ammo mutation. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't think it would be different, but that's actually really, really cool. Nice. It's not bad. Is it really the same frame? Oh, fuck me. Okay, because if it's the exact same farm as that, oh god, that's gonna suck. A lot, actually. Because like I'm pretty sure I already have hammer shot, unless hammer shot's not something that I have. Here, hold on. I don't have hammer shot. Wait, maybe I do. Hold on. Filter, show max mods. I do. Huh. I do have hammer shot. Oh, cool. So yeah, hammer shot's done. So I don't need to care about hammer shot. Anyway, on to... What do you mean you owe me for the necromech? No, you don't. Blaze and Shred. Blaze I'm missing, but I need Shred still, I'm pretty sure. Nope, I still have Shred. I apparently have fucking... What the fuck? How in the fuck do I have 7 of you? I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, they're pretty common? Okay, cool. And then Blaze is the only one left that's a nightmare mod that we need. Like, Blaze is quite literally the only one left. Yeah, Blaze is the only left nightmare mod that I need. Oh, they show up from a lot of alerts. Oh, that'd be cool. Do you have a Wukong build I could steal? No, I don't, unfortunately. I haven't used Wukong in like years. Which is unfortunate. Like I used to use them a lot, but I don't use them anymore. Just because, well, you know, that's how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my RB mission, or my RB build for this. Sell that one, or was it electric? It might have been, maybe? I already grabbed all the mods from Borrow, so it might have been the electric 6060. Because I know that I go through and, what I usually do though, for the most part, is that I go through and buy every mod that's from Borrow. Earth, Venus, Mercury, and Mars. Okay, so we need to go find, there's a spy here, which we can ignore. Because we don't need to do that right now. Sedna, Void, Ceres, Eris, Earth. Okay, got you. Thank you. It was Jolt. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. There you go. There we go. I'm so glad this is not low. Oh, it was Pistol 66. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just so glad that we're done like almost all the nightmare mods. We're just missing this specifically. Just this one. Blaze and only Blaze. If we can get Blaze, then we're done. Every nightmare mission in the game. And then I'll never have to touch him again. Which would be beautiful. Unless they decide to add even more, in which case, GG's, I guess. Also, this is why people like to use Saren Sobek for defense missions. It's because enemies don't exist for me. Or any of us for that matter in this mission. They just kind of poof, gone, out of here. Excuse me, my good sir, could you like not please? Could you like, yeah, there we go. Gotta love it. There we go. I can just ignore all the resources dropping, by the way. It really doesn't matter for me. We've gotten to a point where like the resources from Earth do not, like, we don't need any. Hello. Okay, I kind of want the enemies to start throwing more enemies at us, please. Lotus, could you like taunt them a little bit so we can have more of them show up? We don't have enough of them right now, and I need more. Like, I need like 1,000 of these fuckers to show up. As many as you possibly can make, because like, there's not enough. There's not enough enemy density for what I'm trying to do right now. So, could you like spawn more, please?
We are finished here.
Ah, man, this is bullshit.
We have got to find a terminal.
I know, because you gotta go into like, you gotta go back into like dealing with, if you want to make it like actually work properly, you gotta go into like Steel Path, and the unfortunate part is that there's no Steel Path Nightmare missions, and they do all their bullshit, and it's like wanting to fucking like, it's pain. Rare ones from Nightmare are Blaze and Hammershot by far. Wait, actually? Really? So at least we got Hammershot out of the way. So now we can just go through and get Blaze now, which is good. Death Detonator, and then also low gravity. That's it. It's just that. It's nice and easy. Could be worse. It could be one of those things where they made it so that we had to go deal with energy drain as well. Yeah, they do. It's just that the enemies don't matter here. They could be literally any level and they would still die just the same.
Still working on it.
This is unironically what level cap looks like for me. Like, jokes aside, this is level cap. There's no difference, pretty much. The only real difference is that there's more eczema, and that's about it. Welcome to that, I guess. Welcome to level cap, guys. Easiest fucking thing in the game. The enemies do 4 times damage. Oh no, what are they gonna do? They can't even get past my shield gate. Woo! Yeah, even in level cap, they can't get past my shield gate. So I was thinking, minor issues. Lowest drop chance for all but Hammershot and Blaze is 15%. Wait, really? Wait, if Blaze is like 15%, that's like not bad at all. Are you sure it's 15 though? Because it seems like it's 1. Because it says 1% right here. What do you mean 74 shield is crazy? No, this is shield gating. I'm doing it on purpose. Like, you want to have your shield super low for shield gating. It's required. Oh, okay, gotcha. Also, for shield gating specifically, the lower your shields, the better. Because that way you can have better regen and stuff as well. It's a 50. Oh, it's a 50% if I get it or not. Ah, that makes sense. It's unfortunate as well because it's gonna suck. Although it's trying to get those two as garbage. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not like it's the end of the universe, but yeah, you're not wrong. It's gonna be pretty bad. Give somebody like me to do something to do though. So I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'll take it. I'll take it any day of the week. Also, Nightmare mods sell for like almost nothing, don't they? Like some of them, or I guess most of them. It's just Hammershot and Blaze that sell for quite a bit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Is that even worth for me to grab? Oh, look at that. Bleed out reduction! Alright. Yeah, so as long as we get another Hammershot. Hey, I mean, if we get another Hammershot, I could just sell it. So, I mean,
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
I wouldn't be mad. It's free plat. Like, honestly speaking, it's free plat at that point. So it's like, is it really that big of an issue if we can just get extra plat, you know? It could be worse. Imagine not getting Hammershot. Then even if I do end up getting Hammershot, what I could probably do is just sell my Hammershot and then get Blaze out of the plat that I sold for it. So like, it's not too bad. Blunderbuss, Undying Will, Diamond Skin, Shell Compress. What? Reward already what the fuck you mean reward already received? The fuck does that mean? What? Game? What do you mean I already received the reward? What? What do you mean I already cleared that mission though? I didn't though. Means that the mission should have been gone though. Oh, is it because we were doing a mission that I already finished? Oh, frick, that's annoying. No wonder we didn't get anything out of it. We already did. We were just doing a mission that we've already done. Bullshit, that's what that is. Bullshit. Is it Mercury? I think it's Mercury that we need, right? Oh, if I run it again with somebody else, then it's... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I see. Mars. Where's my Mars? Defense, Mars. There you go. This is detonation mode, low gravity mode. Alright, that's not bad. It's just 10 more levels than the original. Oh, that's like nothing. If you run it again, yeah, okay. It's kind of cool. You can get 2.7 blazes for one hammer shot, actually? Holy shit. Like, I knew that the disparity between the two was nuts. I didn't realize it was that nuts, though. Alright, so hammer shot apparently sells for a hell of a lot more. I don't even use hammer shot. It's not even in my, like, it's not even in my, inventory. Like, I don't, it's in none of my builds. It's just there. It's actually still pretty good, though. Yeah. Like, I don't even use it, though. It's 140 for hammer shot, actually? Holy shit. Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is gonna be a very fucking slow mission. You sold your last one for 150. I mean, you know what? Honestly, take it. If you can get some extra plat that way, do it. 40 for Blaze, lows. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, I'd be selling it for 140. I'd be putting it at 140, just waiting for it to sell. Because that's usually what you do, is you take the lowest price and mark it up by about 5-ish%. And then you can go through and increase it even further a little bit if you want to. Sometimes 10% is usually what I do. 5 to 10. On the Warfare market, and then I just wait for it to sell. Because it does end up eventually selling, regardless of what's going on. Somebody will buy it off of me. So it's like, it is actually worth running. It's just that it's one of those things where it gets kind of annoying after a while. Because you'll end up with an inventory like mine where I have a bunch of stuff listed, but it doesn't move very quickly, which I'm fine with, but also pinch. It's because Blaze gives flat damage. It's helpful when you need initial to get stuff rolling. Aren't doing. Oh, yeah, I can see that. I could see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that being the case. It's just interesting seeing the different methods that people go through and actually build stuff. Because like for me specifically, I need to stack damage, but mostly just in terms of kills. So for me specifically, stacking kills is a lot more important than anything else. Because that allows me to actually start getting a lot more damage going, as weird as that sounds. And so, primarily speaking, the first like 5 kills that I end up getting are usually the most important kills for this build. Outside of that though, no, it's the exact same all the way through. It's just the first 5. So as long as I can get that first kill, we're chilling. We beat you, Laxon. Oh, we just finished it. Okay, cool. I mean, I'll take it. Look at that, chilling reload once again. Pistol Gambit! Yeah, chilling reload. I'll take that any day of the week. Just have some extra ones for you guys. Oh my god. Oh, stacking heat damage. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize you could stack that much heat though. That's actually pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Ooh, look at that. Omniforma. Send that in through another Omniforma because I have more Omniforma I can throw in. Burning through my Omniforma. Okay, so we need Jupiter, Europa, no. Kuba Fortress, no. Lua, no. Mercury, no. Phobos, no. Venus, no. Eris, no. Sedna, no. Void, no. Ceres, no. Yeah, we're done. Oh, no, Venus. Yes, Venus right there. Death detonation mode. There you go. So anything that's within the first 4 areas, I really wish that was in order. Like, why the hell is that not in order? Mercury, yes, actually. Oh, it's a spy though, and I don't want to touch spy. I don't want to touch spy. That's why. It's spy, and I don't feel like doing spy right now. We can just like have that be like a thingy that's like on the other end of the universe, just over there. I can stay over there. It'd be so much better. Invalid target. What? You'll do it. Ah. Okay, fine. Hold on. Well, just let me go grab my Verona for this later. Just start the mission, you'll do it. Jesus Christ. Oh, did you? Hold on, where? Gen chat. That is a lot of information, Nomad. Planets Mercury. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, we'll go grab that later. Ow! Dudes! You're supposed to give me a second? I'm AFK, guys. Whenever somebody's AFK, you're supposed to give them the courtesy of just letting them chillax. Granted, I know this isn't CS, but still. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. There we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, honestly, these defense missions are horrendous for this, by the way. Like, genuinely horrendous. Oh god. These are, like, some of the worst defense missions for this stuff ever. Oh, I still have energy drain. Shit! Yeah, energy drain's a thing here. I completely forgot about that. Whoops. My bad. My bad. Did not realize that energy drains were gonna be a thing here. Because we're dealing with bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. I mean, I could just switch over to my AccuCore because, you know, my AccuCore probably would be better here, but... I don't know, man. It's fine. It's not no shit. Oh, yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's true. But also, counterpoint. It's for the bit. It's for the bit. How the fuck did I just miss that? Long range children are good for nightmare laziness. Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be fair, Hildren's just good for almost anything at this point. Like, she genuinely ends up, like, being really good for just about anything in the game. Like, no joke. As weird as that sounds, she is genuinely just that good. Oh, hello. There we go. We're chilling. Oh, look at that. Another chilling reload. Okay, stop giving me chilling reload. Holy fuck. Uh-huh. So we know that we're getting the right rotation. It's just that we're just not getting fucking chilling reload. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Whatever. I guess we just exist. What the fuck? Clan rewards. Oh, that's right, because we're getting clan rewards. Clan rewards! Yay! More Kuva. Add that to our list of shenanigans that we need. More Kuva. There we go. Yeah, I'll help you with one of them. Or a couple of them, if I can actually beat you to them, that is. Oh my god. Except for Arby. I mean, Arby wouldn't work. Her fourth ability doesn't work against the drones. Same thing with Titania, actually, funny enough. Titania ends up having a really big issue there. Like, I'm just gonna, like, grab that real quick. I don't need no energy! Woo! Yeah. No, I got you. There's a lot of, I really wish that we could actually go through and use their abilities against the drones. But I also fully understand why they don't let us do that, because, yeah, it'd be a really easy grind otherwise. And even then, it's still, like, really easy as well, so it's like, eh. It's minor issues. It could be worse. Also, I'm gonna go through and do C point. If you need me to go back and do B point, let me know. But I'll take care of C point really quick. Just so it's taken care of. And we're doing good. Let me through? No, let me through. Yes. Beautiful.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Yes, I know this, Lotus, because shush.
Console is nearby. If you trigger the console,
Oh, that's right, I can't use my ciphers here. I forgot about that. They decided to go through and be like, no, no ciphers. It's like, oh, god damn it, man. I need my ciphers, though. I fucking love my ciphers. It's great. Hey, there you go. Fine, I guess we're gonna get out of here in like 2 seconds as I jump into a ceiling again. Then we're gonna go the other way, back down here, then we're gonna go back to B. Hilgen's semi-AFK and Arby's, with a brick on the... Yeah, but at that point, is that even like... Like, is that even worth running, though, at that point? Because, like, you're not even gonna get enough of the, You can't really AFK picking up the items, though. That's not feasible for, what we're currently doing, unfortunately. What is the fucking nightmare mode on this, anyways? What's the... I don't even know what the effect is. This nightmare mode is, like, so easy. I don't even know what the, Was there even a difference? Was there even an effect on this one? Was it like low energy, more energy drain, explosions? Like, what was it? There's no explosions though. What? There's no reduced gravity, so that's not the problem either. I don't actually know what it was. Not bad. Yeah, no, I honestly don't know what the difference is in terms of what the condition was for this one. Alright, whatever. For all intents and purposes, it is the exact same thing here. I can see it in the escape menu. Wait, can you? Where? Challenges? Nope. Yep. No, I was just saying it's like not there. Oh, look at that. Accelerated blast. Nice. Accelerated blast. Oh, it's detonation, actually? Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't have noticed that, like, at all. Like, genuinely would not have noticed that. Accelerated blast. Wait, that's for shotguns though. Do I not have? Oh, I already have that one apparently. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Fire rate, puncture. Wait, how much does accelerated blast even go for? Accelerated blast. Woo! It's 2 plat. Fucking useless. It's beautiful. Sedna, Eris, Phobos, Neptune, Lua, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's 3 plat. Sorry, 2. Counterpoint, 2 plat. It's not worth selling. Is what I'm trying to get at here. Event affinity booster, that's fine. Okay, hold on. I'll be back in like 2 seconds here, okay guys? Just give me like a few seconds here. Hold on, just gonna double check to make sure that this actually works. Because it would be nice to be able to walk. Partner? Aha. Oh, what's up? Physical damage mods. Oh, yeah, physical damage mods are not ideal in most cases. They are the opposite of ideal. Then there's also, hold on. So we've already gotten you all here. I'm pretty sure there's a couple that are on Cetus that we still have to go grab. I'm pretty sure at least. Hold on, I'm gonna go check out Cetus really quick. See if we can actually get that one going. Because like there are, specifically speaking, they're gold mods, so they're not that big of a deal to worry about right now, but like it is one of those ones where like it would be nice to go check. I know that there is an RV, but I'm not planning on streaming for another hour and a half. Because I do have other things I have to do today. Mostly just going and re-recording all the freaking shorts that I went through and recorded last night because they all got borked, like completely. They all got fucked. Which is unfortunate, and yeah. I know it's an S tier, but also work, my guy. I gotta work. I gotta get my shifts done because otherwise we're gonna both have the community collapse, and two, I need to get other shifts done. There will be more RVs, it's fine. Also, you can run them yourself if you want to as well. I don't have to be there for you guys to run them. Hold on, where's our... Yeah, they're not showing up through here. Okay, so this was not the rotation that we needed for this then, if that makes any sense. Rotation for that is borked, which is fine. What about the rotation for... Yeah, the rotation for Fortuna, though. I know the Archon sets are already done. I got those done ages ago. I finished off the Archon sets a long time ago. I just have to max them out still. Do I have any rescue nightmare missions? No, we just finished all the missions. And if you mean like on other planets, you have to have them on a specific planet for it to work that way. So if you don't have them specifically to specific planets and stuff, you won't be able to get it. I could also just go through and buy them. I could just go buy it as well. Which honestly, I know would be kind of cheating, but also as a counterpoint to that, I could also just go buy it for about 40 plat. It's not too big of a deal. And get the nightmare missions done and out of the way. Because that would actually be kind of nice. Yeah, the rotation for yeah, there's a reason why like I don't want to do the rescue missions because it will just it's not going to be fun to do. What was I going to do again? That's right. I was going to do this. Nope. There you go. And then we're going to be looking for a proper route over there. I'm just missing 2 of these now, so we're going to see if I can actually get these guys out of the way. Granted, the 2 of them that we are going to be missing for this is not ideal, but it's fine. It's more than okay. Should be good to go. Ow. Okay, there we go. There we go. Da, 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 da. I believe that's numpad. What? Numpad 0. Yeah. Minor issues. What? To the left? The fuck you mean to the left? Why not to the right? God, that's confusing. Okay, cool. Fine, whatever. The reason why we're running this though is because I'll be done the K drive grind after getting another like 40,000 standing. So like we're actually getting really close to finishing off all of the like the entire K drive grind. I have every K drive in the game, and I also have almost every mod in the game. I'm just missing 2. That's it. That's all I'm missing now. It's just the 2. Which is less than ideal for what we're doing, but also it's not too bad per se. Also, the affinity boosters do not affect the affinity that you get from K drives, which is not ideal for when you're trying to go through and grind out K drives. I'm trying to find the one that gives me 5,000 standing, because there is a K drive grind that does actually give you 5,000 standing, or at least the race that does. There's multiple of them actually, but I need to figure out exactly what the. Ooh, you can do that? Oh shit! All right, well I'll take that any day of the week. That's nice. Turns out you can go inside and out of your operator and just move around using your operator if you want to, which makes life so much bit easier. Holy shit! Did not realize that was going to be the case. Oh god, don't want to jump that high. Yep, not what I was trying to do. Up a There you go. Yeah, my jump height mods might actually be fucking us over here. Just a little bit. But yeah, should be fine. Yeah, I just need to get us to about 20,000. If I can, that is. And then once we're done there, I can go finish off the rest of it later. Oh my god, there's so many of them to do. 4,000? Fine, whatever. We can do that one. That could be more than okay to do. Actually, what about you? What about that one? Meow. No, 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 no. What about this one? What do you got? What's the race over here for?
Works like this. Hit the marker, the timer starts.
Yeah. Okay, 16. Actually, this one might be better. This one will be one that's a bit closer to 5,000. Which is good. Because we want to get as close to 5,000 as we possibly can for this. Because normally if you find one that gives you 5,000, you can actually do this in like 4 missions or 4 races. That's why I haven't really been bothering or not like concerned about going through and grabbing all of them. The problem is that I know that a lot of people just really do not like touching K drives. Because the community has like a consensus for the K drive missions or the K drive grind is almost hated more than the conclave grind. Almost. I say almost because there is a certain point to the K drive grind where, or the conclave grind where I don't think I can't describe to you how much people fucking hate that grind to a passion, because it's like people just don't like it, man. People really don't fucking like it. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Da, da, da. It's not horrible. It took me like a week or 2 to do it. Of doing it every day. You're talking about the conclave grind, right? Or are you talking about the K drive? Because the conclave grind I know takes a lot more, just because of how many mods there are. Because I also have to go through and grind out every mod in the game too. Which are all the conclave mods too, and that's going to be in itself. Oh, K drive, yeah, K drive's not bad. Not even close. It has to do more with the way that K drives work in the game, because it is a very not Warframe feeling thing. If that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it past that, but it does not feel like Warframe. Conclave, I'm not hitting. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't think anybody wants to do Conclave. I am gonna have to sit down and actually grind out all of Conclave at some point, because I do want to have the ability to say that I've gotten every mod in the game. And until I have conclave, I will always have people in the like coming out of the woodworks to say, "Oh, did you do conclave? Did you do conclave? Did you fucking do conclave?" It's like, no, fuckers. So to fucking no, I don't have to deal with that shit. I'm just gonna go do conclave. Finish that off as well. Also give you yearly. Well, yeah, they need to rework all of that. But yeah, Kelsey's right. That's not gonna happen. The main reason why is because K-Drive is already such a important part of the in-game economy that like if they were to go through and redo it, or not the economy, but like the in-game shenanigans, that like if they were to redo it, they would have to redo the entire mission and everything else as well, which has not worked. Which is yeah, it's not gonna be great. It's not gonna be in our favor, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah. Then what I can do is I can just sit here and do this. Whee! Off I go. No! Do not give me the boost. Hold up. That's too much of a boost. There we go. Ow. Okay, that's not the right button. It's control. It's control that we want, not that button. No, it's because effectively don't amount to enough people care about it. There's no reason to work on. Well, yeah, that's also true. It's like conclave. There's like you can count the amount of people that care about K-Drive on your one hand, pretty much is what it is. Like it's genuinely a really small community of the people that actually do enjoy K-Drive, which is unfortunate. It's much like it was much like how Railjack was up until recently. Because like Railjack, up until they did the rework for Railjack and stuff, was not very well liked among the community, unfortunately. Well, yeah, anything would outnumber fucking conclave players. Like any group of people would outnumber them, honestly, at this point. Da 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 da. Ow! What? Rick, what the fuck, man? What do you want? What do you want, man? What? I just wish there were direction. Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the way that you actually aim them, unironically, is through moving with your cursor. That's how you're supposed to drive them. Which makes most people hate them even more because you have to drive them with your cursor. I don't think I need to explain further on that one. Like, people really fucking hate that one. Allowed. Also, wish Yuli wouldn't head bonk on doors. Yeah, but that's also because they're using Yuli inside of missions where she's not designed for it. She never was and probably never will be designed for inside of like the Grenier tile sets and stuff. Even Corpus tile sets, I don't think. Because even Corpus tile sets are pretty bad with doors. No, the biggest issue is like when you're moving too fast. That's what I would say is probably your biggest issue. That's when you start running into problems there. Okay, so we got the K-Drive done there, or at least we're done that for today. I need to go through and finish off getting the last one there. But at least we're making decent progress. I was hoping to go through and get a couple more mods and stuff, but I guess that's not going to happen today. Because now we're looking at trying to get the Cambion Drift one. The last Cambion Drift mod for the silvers. We also need to go get the last one that's a Tenekai mod. But that's like a 5% drop on a thingy that's incredibly annoying. Actually, how much does that even cost in terms of plat? Because I could just probably buy those two for plat really quick and just finish those two off like really easily. Because like we should be able to go to the Cambuyer. Okay, so Master's Edge. Master, what the fuck is it? Oh, Master's Edge? Master. Oh, Master, what the fuck? Master's Edge. Oh, it's you. It's 5 plat? Really? Oh shit. What about Spring-Loaded Chamber? Oh, yeah, I could go buy those like really quick. Hold up, give me a second. We're just gonna go and do the thing that makes my life a lot easier, and we're just gonna go buy them real quick. In like 2 seconds here. Because yep, there you go. Okay. I thought so. Yeah. Let me join them. I don't care. This one it'll work a little bit better for what we're doing. Okay, so it's 5 flat. Yeah, it's 5 flat. Ooh, that's nice, actually. That's really nice. Holy shit. Went through and made their own entire planet in here. That's nice. 5. Spring loaded chamber. Add that to our list. And then we'll be done every single silver mod in the game. Then it's all down to gold. Holy crap. This will be one of those ones where it's going to be slightly problematic to go through and do, but it should be fine. And then we just need to find masters. And over here, grab you. Close that. Do you. Control. There you go. Then we should be good. But yes, thank you. And that way we're done the Tenokai grind as well. Because holy crap. Oh my god. Having all the Tenokai mods is kind of nice because that way I don't have to care about it anymore. I don't have to fucking go run alchemy every 2 fucking seconds now, which will be great. It'll be awesome. Maru? Oh, we're just doing some trading right now. That's all. For the 2 last silver mods that I was looking for. The 2 final silver mods. And then we're done every silver mod in the game now. After I get it through here. That's it. This is the last one. Then we're done. It's over. Finally done with the bullshit. There you go. What? No, don't freaking throw fish, man. Why are you Okay, why are y'all like fucking so obsessed with fish, man? What did I do? What am I? I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's all the fish. All the fucking fish. I swear to God, man. It's always the fish, man. It's always the fucking fish. Alright, there you go. We're officially done. Every single silver mod in the game. It's official. Yeah, we're done every silver mod in the game. We're almost done all of these mods too, but we need to go through and actually grab these ones separately. Oh, actually, I'm kind of curious how much this one costs. Call Ziti, you cost 5, and then the Omni. Okay, actually, hold on. Let's go buy this first, and then we'll go. Yeah, that's what the. No, ma, that is unironically what the meme is. That is how that is exactly why. I need another. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, relax. There you go. Alright, give it to me. Give me the mod. What do you mean Kanno should have done cats? What are you talking about? What? But fish are delicious. Cats aren't delicious. They're not good. Yeah, you don't throw cats at people, homie. Cats actually have emotions. They feel that shit. Fish don't. Also, fish are a tasty snack. Cats are not a tasty snack. That shit is like incredibly annoying. Do not throw the kittens. If you're gonna hand the kittens over to somebody, hand them over gently and slowly. Do not throw the kittens. What? If people believe that cats have no emotions, they're fucking dumb. I'm sorry to say this, but their IQ is lower than fucking room temperature. Like straight up. Like I lose respect for anybody who says that they fucking don't believe that cats don't have emotions, or if they believe that cats don't have emotions. That shit is like, no, my guy. Omni Evi. Omni. That's what the fuck? Oh, there's no I in there. It's Ohm. What the fuck? Why would you have it set as Ohm? Depends. What do you mean not that part? What are you talking? Oh, the fish. Fish having different like fucking emotions and stuff? What do you mean? That? Okay, so the reason why I say that fish don't like really feel it is because there's a lot of fish that don't have the same kind of like feeling of pain that but yes, that's how it goes. Yeah. Back hide something to do. Yeah, no, it's fine, Tim's. I'd rather you guys focus on your stuffs. If you guys want to go focus on your stuffs, that's fine. That is a lot more important than anything else. A lot more important than anything else here. Okay, so I think that's fine. I don't think we're gonna really go through and actually get a response for this one. Fine. We're not gonna get the last fucking mod here. We're down to, I was just trying to get us down to only gold mods left. That's what I was trying to do there. I mean, I could go through and buy all of these too, like peculiar growth and stuff, but like I have a feeling that peculiar growth is gonna cost. It's 17 plat? What? Actually? There's no way. What about peculiar bloom? What? I thought those would be a lot more. I thought those would be like a lot more expensive. I could just buy these for plat then. What about the prime domain of Corpus? Huh? Yeah, I could just buy these. What am I doing? I could just go through and buy the rest of these. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna buy the rest of these really quick. And then I'll probably end up buying primed chamber as well. Primed chamber, though I feel like primed, yeah, prime chamber is gonna be like one of the more expensive ones out there. Somebody's selling it for 1,000 plat. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. It's not a silver mod. The one that I'm missing from the silver mods are not a silver mod. It's this one right here. The Ohm Evi is the last one that I'm missing for that. It's actually not a silver mod, but I'm just going through and buying it regardless, just so I can get out of the way. And that way I'm doing all of the operator mods too. Because that's the last operator mod in the game for me to grab. So I figured I might as well just add that to my thingy so I can be done all the operator mods too. Which one are you missing? Okay, Sunker. I don't think you understand the amount of fucking grind that we do here. I could go through and farm it myself, but my guy, I have made something like 50,000 plat off of just trading items that I've grinded in the game. I have no interest in grinding shit that I don't need to grind. Not anymore, at least. It's not necessary for what we're doing. Well, I neither have a duplicate nor trade left, so I can help. No, you're fine, Nomad. That's also why I'm going through and buying them, is because I'd rather just go through and buy them anyways. That's fine. Also, this is a really nice room. This is like a really, really nice room, actually. Holy shit. The observatory. Huh, it's pretty cool. Pretty nice place. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, and then they have them, like these guys right here. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Makes sense. Could you like send me the message really quick? What are y'all doing? You're doing something, but I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, exactly. So you know exactly why the fuck I'm buying these instead. No, you know exactly why I'm buying these then. If you know exactly why I'm doing this, then you know why. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're almost there. But yeah, we're gonna be getting through most of the open world mods. By just not buying them. Like I bought a couple of them, but not all of them. But then after that it's gonna be absolute hell. Because it's not gonna be ideal. Also, is my Wi-Fi exploding again? I feel like my Wi-Fi might be exploding again. Yeah, my network is having a heart attack here. Huh. That's great. That's beautiful. That's actually kind of nice. That's I don't know if y'all can see me right now. Disconnected. No longer. Yeah, my Wi-Fi just died. Beautiful fucking time. Beautiful times. Attempting, reconnect, disconnected, reconnecting, attempt 2 seconds, attempting, reconnect, disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting. Oh yeah, no, that's GG's on that one. I think that might be GG's on that one. Ah, crap. That's annoying. Oh, maybe I'm back. Maybe? Maybe I'm back? It doesn't look like I'm back though. Reconnection successful. Maybe I am actually back. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know if you guys can see me right now, but yes, I should be back. Ow! What the fuck, man? What? What do you want? Also, I just realized the chat is in front of my face and that should not be there. Whoops. That's a whoops on my part. Hold up, let me go fix that real quick. Alerts, chat. And I'm back here. Y'all, can you say something in like 2 seconds? Like, just say something again for like 2 seconds here? Just anything. Just want to make sure this works. Fuck, I lost connection again. Damn it. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with the fact that I don't have Wi-Fi. Right. Yeah, network is having some crazy problems. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna end stream. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna end stream then, if that's the case, because that's, yeah, it'll be easier if I just like do that.